All right, here we go. Fingers crossed, homie. Fingers crossed. I don't know why I feel nervous about this first one.
Bro, and the toes too. And the toes too. You gotta make sure all of it's crossed.
I'm crossing my toes, man. This is West Coast, East Coast. I'm keeping it a million.
Okay, your legs too. Your legs too.
Oh, my legs are already crossed, homie. My legs are already crossed. My legs are so crossed, my veins are crossed. There's no blood going in my feet right now. You hear me?
Oh yeah, no.
I'm gonna
you
pass
don't need
out.
blood down there.
I'm passing out, Ukio.
You don't need blood down there. You're fine.
Here we go, guys. It's the Jeekly 68, guys. This is our premier Friday night Guilty Gear Strive tournament every Friday at 8 p.m. EST. Minimum prize pools of $50. You see that in the bottom left corner of the screen, that Matcherino. We're starting off with Bronsua, VTuber streamer extraordinaire, up against Red Dawn, Florida's own Faust. How we living? I'm joined by Ukio. How you feeling, my man?
Hey, I'm doing great. You know, getting to see some amazing matches through not only pools, but also top 24 and top 8. Already seeing Red Dawn showing us what it's like to be in the blender. Got hit with the mix directly after getting a nice little haircut, little change in style. Going for an anti-air with that 6P, goes in for the overhead, gets a hard knockdown, resorting that pressure once again, goes for the safe jump, gets the low. Some insane mix already coming out, G.
Dude, I'm loving what we're seeing so far. We're going to use that red RC to secure the wall break, get that positive bonus cranking. Red Dawn got a lot of attention to play, but going to start it with that BRC drift forward, but Bronsua already confident with that 2P startup. Was able to check that Faust, didn't let Red Dawn play with that tension.
I mean, and just tickled him. Just tickled his toes a little bit with that 2P. Such a strong button for Anji. And now we're back at mid-screen, you know. Not really wanting to let Bronsua come in, get anything started, but gets a big close slash. No burst on the side of Red Dawn, getting taken to the corner. 50 meter, 100 burst. A lot of things going right for Bronsua right now. Gets the tap dust, and now going to get a chance to break the wall with that super.
And we're going to crush your guts too, but not like Faust has much to crush. So Bronsua going to go ahead and secure this first game. Strong stuff right there. Want to give some shout outs real quick to Red Dawn, one of our Jeekly Academy graduates. That's our bi-weekly beginner bracket. Red Dawn came in as a fletchling, Jesus Christ, of the game. And I mean, I don't know, when you're coming from Florida, you're going to be good eventually. So shout outs to Red Dawn. But Bronsua is going to get that first one. Been playing Anji for a minute. My man on that West Coast side. If you're on East Coast and you're watching a Bronsua stream, you probably should go to bed. I'm going to keep it a million. My man streams late, but I love checking out Bronsua. I love checking out his open lobbies. And here he is playing out in the Jeekly tournament.
I mean, things are going well so far. First match didn't really go the way they expected, nor the way they wanted, but now you're stuck in this Fujin mix. Has a chance to get a hard knockdown, though. Big bomb on the screen, gonna lead to big mixy. You gotta hold it with the bomb at your back. Gets launched up for a big explosion. Using that 50 meters, getting more items on the screen. Things are just only going well for this Faust player that, as you said, came in as a fledgling, made their way up through the beginner circuit, not only playing in brackets like the Jeekly Academy, but also one that I helped run, the Get Good Gambit.
There you go, man. We're shouting out left and right. Shouts to the chat as well. We got Reive down here. We got Ant, Master Shake, Phil Swifty. We had Otashi up here. Springlock Fursuit. Scary. It's going ScaryEsquire. We're going to have them on stream later. We got Luna in here. What's up, Woomy? I love Jeekly. I love Jeekly too. Appreciate everybody supporting and appreciate Bronsua. We got this Faust in the corner. Probably didn't expect that butterfly to get crawled right there, but said, hey, whatever. I'm going to throw you again. I'm going to get this super queued up. Gonna try to break this wall. Not enough to kill Ukio. We still got a shot here on the other side.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, getting saved by that little bit of life you have, but the throw set up off the knockdown gonna make you for a 2-0 in this set right now. But Red Dawn has been doing some great things, been keeping themselves in, making sure that these matches aren't exactly one-sided for each round. Bronsua just seems like they're doing the right thing, making the right decisions, and mixing up Red Dawn to the best of their abilities.
Also, I mean, I hate to put this out there. I'm going to throw it out there. Pretty sure this matchup is a 7-3. I think. I don't play either of these characters. But I think this one may be a little tough for Faust in general. Dealing with that spin, being able to get your items out and actually use them effectively when Bronsua can be clever about how we're navigating around them. Of course, that low Nagi from the other side of the screen can be a detriment to a lot of people's game plan. We're blocking it out, though. Good punish there from Red Dawn with some good defense trying to get out. The Afro ain't going to help you, and Bronsua is going to use that red RC to keep you in the corner.
Exactly. Good throw clash, though. Trying to make some space, get themselves out. Hammer gonna keep us safe, not let us get comboed. Scarecrow PRC gonna reverse the situation. Now Red Dawn has them cornered. Bronsua finds a way out, though, with that wall, with that spin into the Fujin. Gonna carry it, get the air hit. JD wall bounce, but doesn't confirm the combo. Runs up for the throw, though, and now Bronsua's on set point.
Sometimes all you need in those quick scramble moments is a run-up throw. The 2K didn't link. Hey, no big deal. Hold this throw. You got to be quick on your feet in this game. Good blocks from this overhead. Dude, I'm just going to give it the Red Dawn real quick. Really good defense there in the corner despite that Anji high-low. Able to get that wild assault counter hit combo afterwards to get that item meet. Unfortunately, it wasn't that great of an item. Would love to see some big items here on the side of Red Dawn, but that's RNG for you. Bronsua going to stay in this corner after that YRC and getting that parry baited.
What a run-up command throw there, covering as many options as possible. JD resets, gets the explosion, but doesn't have a combo. What a backdash from Bronsua. Now the Faust is stuck on their back legs. Red Dawn having to block here, gets the overhead, resets for another situation. What a great throw tech, though. 6P gonna put us to the corner, has a conversion for the situation, drops, but gets the American reset with that 2K. Things just went so well for Bronsua in the set, taking it 3-0. All right, coming in here for your second game of the Jeekly 68, we have Krab, strong, known Asuka on the scene here coming in, but we also have LinkLogic on the other side. Soul that I haven't seen before, but definitely can put up a fight here, doing a great job. Getting the burst out of Krab already, going forward with the cubes. It has the, not the staccato, oh well. Has the guard crush spell going in, setting up something, getting the teleports, getting a great air throw, hard knockdown, and whenever you're in Soul position right now, you gotta do so much to get forward. Not if Krab comes to you first. Big DP though.
Real quick, I do want to do a shout out. Thank you so much to Master Shake for that nasty 5-bomb. Appreciate you very much, my man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Always appreciate Master Shake coming up and helping us out. Thank you very much, my homie. You're here just in time. Krab going to be sent us to the wall. LinkLogic. She's over here playing on that Soul. We got a LinkLogic fan in the chat, by the way. Was this, how do I pronounce this? Keon, baby girl. That's my wife. So here we go. We also got some Crab fans out here, too. So definitely got a heater out here. I love DPing through all those cubes. Good answer there from LinkLogic.
Ooh, and that's a big normal to cut off Crab's mana. Things are going really well for LinkLogic right now. Getting the cubes out once again, but the back hit, getting the cube to come around once again. Now you're stuck in the 50-hit combo, game uninstalled, teleports left, right. You gotta block it to your best ability, and it's so hard.
And Anchor pointed out in the chat, by the way, Crab, longtime Jeeker over here, have some awesome clips that Crab was featured in. Gonna bait that burst, but honestly, we were sitting there in a checkmate scenario. You could already tell Crab was looking for that burst with that 5K jump cancel. So just doing a quick normal to try to ping out LinkLogic's attempt to burst there with that quick, what was that, 2P? Yeah, that's the checkmate for you. Crab earned that situation, earning that game. Love seeing some of that stuff from LinkLogic. Good stuff answering the multi-cube right there with that with the DP. Being able to armor through all of them was so sick. Hopefully we get to see some more interactions like that. Of course, once you get on top of this Asuka, start breaking that mana, start playing under those cubes, you can make them hurt for it. So we'll see what LinkLogic has up her sleeve.
I mean, she's been doing well so far. Again, as you pointed out, the DP's really making a big difference in this matchup so far. Chasing down Crab, not letting them get any way, but we have the Screamer putting us to the corner. Big conversion off of that bringer coming from the air. Now you get hit with the tip of that 2D, but what a great approaching normal. She's doing her greatest impression of Jonathan Tene right now. Getting in, causing damage, getting the mix started. That far slash is so incredibly impressive, but what a back throw from Crab.
It got scrambled there for a second with Crab having no mana, but look at this, man. Mana queued up, 100 tension, got the mana back in back, and then supered you through. So we're in a really good spot here for Crab, but LinkLogic gets one good combo. That could be all we need. It's a little scrambly here, Ukio. Maybe we can get a chance.
I mean, nothing wrong with being a little bit scrambly, especially if you're the one coming out of it like Crab. Getting a big low there. Did you see that hand they had? One of them with the DP.
Ooh.
But going in here, things are looking great. What a big conversion from LinkLogic here. Gets the Fafnir, sends you through the wall exactly where you want to be if you're in LinkLogic's position right now. But Crab not afraid to mash out DP, making a big difference once again. Now we're stuck at full screen. Oh, no. Cancel. That had to have been a misinput, but whatever it was, things are looking great for Crab right now.
Yeah, I got it. Dude, a lot's happening during this set outside of the set itself. LinkLogic going to be able to get up and get that throw set up as KrabZ here in the corner. Gold Burst comes out, and while we're getting these cubes set up, while we're getting these spells, real quick shout out to ScaryEsquire. That contribution to that prize pool, putting us over that $100 mark. Thank you so much, homie, for that one. We'll be seeing Scary later on the screen as well, so tune in for that one. LinkLogic right here, going to get caught by that 5D. KrabZ going to walk you down, and there's a lot of respect here. You haven't seen that burst yet, but there it is on the cross-up Crab. And a comeback round. I'm going to keep it a buck. He's able to get this game too.
I mean, it feels like KrabZ does such a great job of snowballing and really manipulating those spells and mana to their best ability, especially with those teleports, allowing them to be safe in with that mix and getting that burst off there. That was kind of a nasty interaction, but LinkLogic is not out of it. She's doing a great job at showing the power that Soul has, especially whenever on offense, mixing in those plus on block normals with that far slash and constantly making you fear that strike throw pressure, even with a little bit of that high-low. Whenever you get that meter in tow, bandit revolvers become a very scary pressure situation that you kind of have to just hold.
Appreciate everybody's support. Big shouts again, Mess Shake for that 5-bomb. Big shouts to ScaryEsquire for that contribution to the prize pool. Thank you very much, y'all. You're watching the Jeekly. We're going to game 3. Hopefully we get to see some more of this LinkLogic out here. I love seeing Souls out here in the stream, man. Soul is one of those characters where I don't play. I don't really necessarily have interest in playing, but I love watching them play, dude. Souls are so cool. Want to see them cook, but Crab right now got you in that 5D cube combo, and now you're in the corner. Gonna have to find a chance to fight back here, find a gap to find that DP, but Crab was ready with that back teleport. Great stuff.
Oh my god, hold on, that was kind of nasty. Doing the back teleport. I kind of feel the same way about both these characters that you do, Soul, or that you do, Jeek, about maybe not wanting to play them, but absolutely love watching them. And KrabZ is showing why I feel that way right now. Using the super to recycle the spells, maybe not trying to change test case, but has the conversion, has the dash cancels, gets the overhead pop to put themselves on set point.
Let's keep it going out here, guys. Strong stuff. LinkLogic, I want to see you cook, homie. Let's get through these cubes. I like that with the first one, but it was the multi-cube. The second wave followed up and was able to get that DP punish. KrabZ able to get this mana back. Not enough tension yet. Of course, the positive bonus is going to put us right over that 50% mark. Link doing some good defense here, but the 5D is going to open us up. Respect right there, holding on to that burst. KrabZ earned a lot of that respect after those burst baits. Link trying to find a chance to use it, and it connects.
I mean, things could be starting to go LinkLogic's way, but she's stuck in this pressure. Look at this conversion from KrabZ, and things just going KrabZ's way, taking the set 3-0. LinkLogic did do a lot of things great there, great defense, but KrabZ showing the power of basic mechanics that every character has with that tap dust, with these lows, and all that meter management that comes with doing something like playing Asuka.
You know ScaryEsquire been showing up to these Jeekly streams here for a minute, playing that Millia, a cooker on the Millia. We'll have to see what we can do against this Mei. Of course, Mei getting a raw 5H on anyone is going to make your character look weak. Going to show that HP bar go straight to red, but Scary with some good pressure, going to mix you a bunch, going to keep you down if we can help it, especially with that raw hair car. Scary's going to send you to the wall.
I mean, not only that, but it seemed like it was a meaty hair car from how long it stayed on the screen, but now we're just kind of playing neutral, trying to get that hard knockdown. We get that HS pressure, goes for the 6K, links it into another hard knockdown situation. The YRC, though, gonna buy us a chance to breathe, give us a chance to get out. StitchFace has a chance, getting maybe trying to fish for a hit. She's trying her best. ScaryEsquire, though, getting these hits, getting that throw, and taking this first round here.
And I was saying that too earlier, Ukyo, right? Like, it sometimes in those scrambling situations, if you're fast enough on that throw, that's all you're going to need. You got to be ready to press those quick buttons back. You know, some call it mash, and I call it playing Guilty Gear Strive. Flexio's going to get you some distance here, but StitchFace trying to go for that 5D after, but Scary, good job fighting back out.
I mean, and now just getting a chance to go for that hard knockdown situation. JH, look at the conversion, though. Close slash goes up for the JD. Things are really going towards ScaryEsquire's way right now. Trying to get some more pressure in. StitchFace, though, not down, not out of it yet. All you need is one hit from a character like Mei to try and snowball this pressure situation forward. Gets 2-tap. StitchFace comes back from the break of defeat to tie this game up 1-1.
StitchFace is a fast fighter. So is Scary. Gonna get that burst away from the Mei. We're active in that 6P, but I really like that jump arc from StitchFace, able to go right over it. But you're using that 6P preemptive to try to call out Dolphin, but that's why StitchFace actually went for that overhead jump in. That's the RPS there. Good job stealing the corner, and in the middle of the scramble, we get some throws set up.
Now just things going so well. Close slash, getting a great anti-air for ScaryEsquire there, but StitchFace using that mobility, trying to get a chance to get away and breathe. Has a big hit though, gets the burst bait with the PRC. Now has the optimal combo, has the reset for the left-right. StitchFace is looking insane right now. Oh my god.
Man, that one was crazy.
What do you mean you get left-right off of that?
No, that is crazy, homie. And that's that Millia HP for you. God forbid you get one burst baited, but shout out to StitchFace for doing that cross up after too. That was insane. Unfortunately, couldn't get that wall break there you saw a second ago. Oh, whoops, I messed up the score. Couldn't get that wall break there a second ago, in which let StitchFace sit there in that corner, or rather get out of that corner afterwards. But while the game went to StitchFace, that could have went either way in my opinion. The burst does come out this time for Scary. Good check there from 2K on StitchFace. You know what I meant to say. I got my words all mixed up with you, but you know what I'm saying, homie.
It happens to the best of us. Scary, though, doing some great things. This mix is looking so potent right now, and StitchFace is kind of trying to come out for answers. It just seems like she's getting the right hits at the right time. Surviving long enough because you've got Mei, you have those Japanese guts, you have all of this stuff on your side, especially with that damage, but whenever ScaryEsquire has you in combos like this, gonna break the wall, get around, going back on track to where we saw them in that first game, first round.
Got a crossing distance with that Dolphin. Scary going to pick you up, though. I like that early burst there from StitchFace. So trying to get out of that JD range. Man, the screen is going crazy right now. I don't know how some of y'all's computers keep up. I'm going to keep it a million, man. Keep it a million. If you're still playing on PS4, my prayers go to you. Here we go. StitchFace going to pick you up in that 5K link after. I like that early Dolphin cancel to get the super as well. StitchFace very optimal.
Oh yeah, 100%. Hard knockdown versus a character like Mei is such a scary thing, especially whenever you have that positive bonus. ScaryEsquire, though, showing that it's not as scary as we may think. Able to mash out, get the tides a turn, and has the Totsugeki, though, gets the burst. Really wants this game, really wants this round right here, but StitchFace able to reverse the situation, get a hard knockdown off the wall break, and kills. StitchFace looking really good right now.
Very strong game from both these players right here. I like that whip punish there from StitchFace. Just that walk back bar slash was all we needed. That was crazy too, going for the 2H there after that Dolphin fall. Like not just spending it right there on the jump normal. Confident that you're going to be able to get that 2H after. That must be the optimal damage. I wouldn't doubt that from StitchFace here. Good defense there from Scary. Scary gets some good counter hits and definitely capitalizes off them. You need to do that as Millia. If you're going to straight hit someone in the air, you need to get the knockdown. You need to get the mix after.
And then the turbo fall to cross up whenever you least expect it. These 6Ks have been hitting pretty well this set, but what a trade from StitchFace, able to continue the combo and get off of it. Turbo fall into that Capel, trying to stay in the air, trying to make it to where StitchFace can't get these hits. What a big 6P though. Gonna take us to the wall. Has a chance to get some mix started. 2K 2D, goes for the H-disc, has the turbo fall, and gonna get the kill. Scary tying it up 1-1, showing why they have that name. That mix is looking so potent right now.
Oh my lord. Xavi in the chat. Y'all remember the StitchFace versus Hee Ho incident? Homie, drop the lore.
Hold on, drop it.
Drop the Wikipedia page, homie. I'm uneducated. I'm here to learn. But here we go.
Nothing happened. You can't brainwash me, Jodo. You can't do it.
I'm here to learn. StitchFace and Hee Ho, that's DMV for you. The incident. Wait, no, Angel knows too? Wait, what are we talking about? I was there? Xavi was there? Wait, Xavi, hold on, Xavi. I'm sorry if I'm trolling, I don't know this. Are you DMV, homie? Xavi, are you DMV? Am I trolling?
What does DMV even stand for?
DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Oh,
probably. MDVA is more popular, probably. Maryland, Virginia.
Gotcha.
Yes, I'm DMV. What the fuck? Anyways, good, perfect here, too scary. Xavi, what the hell? Never ran into you at Xanadu? Here we go. We're getting caught by that jump rather, by that 5K, so then you were in the air. StitchFace doing a good job of using like those anti-air 5Ks to try to get pickups after, especially like the trade hit 5Ks also. But Scary dancing around. StitchFace, you gotta give it to her. So clean on these backdashes, not really holding a lot of this like mosquito pressure that Scary's putting on you.
As of right now, I mean, ScaryEsquire using that burst, understanding the situation, gets a counter hit air car though, gonna take us to the corner, and StitchFace using that burst to get out of a bad situation, understanding what Scary can do, the turbo fall, gonna give us a chance here, gonna be able to break the wall, has the super, gonna be able to break the wall with that winger. Things are looking great for ScaryEsquire right now.
Oh, I like the deflect shield. Man, StitchFace so active on the defense, and it's been paying off, man. We're going to the last round every time because StitchFace does not roll over. We fight back every single time we can.
I mean, it's just, it seems like StitchFace only needs one hit. She's doing such a great job in converting and making ScaryEsquire pay for these maybe slight mistakes in the pressure. The Estes, though, gonna come out, gets the 6H, gonna be able to break the wall here. Has a lot of damage on our side, showing that Millia, just like a lot of the other characters in this game, can do a bit of damage given the right hit. A big JH, though, converting into the close slash, but the S-Disc won't connect. 2K2D trying to get this pressure started once again, but a big 5H gonna come out from StitchFace. Things are looking so great right now. Big counter hit, has the meter, has the resources, has the hard knockdown off this wall break.
Dog, Yamada-san coming in here saying, good anti-air close slash, May. I'm here to finish the job. The YRC gets baited. Can use the red RC to secure that burst bait as well. That was checkmate right there with all the meter right there for StitchFace. Dude, those anti-air close slashes, that wasn't the first one. That was definitely the most violent one, but not the first one. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it in the replay. We just get a lot of Yamada-san here, but dude, those anti-air close slashes, some characters have that privilege. I know Ukyo likes that with his Slayer that he plays, but StitchFace showing you on the May can be really strong too.
I love the anti-air close slash. Nothing feels better than making your opponent wish that they hadn't jumped.
I'm looking at the chat right. Scary said, my brother in Christ, let me be. Xavi and Joe go with the 821. Shouts to Xavi with the 821 meme. That tweet went crazy. Here we go. Okay, guys, we're playing Guilty Gear Strive. This has been an awesome set so far, man. Hopefully y'all been having fun watching this.
God, these conversions from ScaryEsquire, going from the JHs left and right, having to take all this mix upon not only if you get hit, you're either going straight for that hard knockdown or just getting sent through the wall like we are right here. But the Estes, it isn't really connecting at ranges like we thought it would, but ends up breaking the wall with a JS anyways. Some great things are happening from ScaryEsquire right now. StitchFace, while in the set count lead right now at 2-1, doesn't really feel like it.
Good defense here. A little too good on that defense because StitchFace was ready with that 6H trying to secure a further steal on that turn. And it's going to be a lot of damage here, Ukyo. Damn, almost enough to kill. Scary does have resources to fight with here. Probably going to be wise to hold on to them, and that fast RC 2K is going to perfect out this round for StitchFace, trying to secure this set. But we're down the last round for both of our players. I love that walk back whip punish again from StitchFace. Showed it earlier, showed it again.
A little bit of big gold burst though, getting a chance to not only get out the corner but get yourself some positive bonus, something so strong for Millia. And now getting a chance to go towards the wall, has the hair car, gonna be able to get the break, positive bonus once again, recycling the positive bonus from the gold burst into more positive bonus. Has a chance here to continue on getting that mix going into the air once again, but StitchFace chases you down. The deflect shield is gonna give us a chance to breathe, but a big counter hit JS. What? Oh my God, 5K dash cancel combo. This kills?
Oh my lord. Using that BRC to its best ability. StitchFace is going to take this one. Great set from both our players. Going down the last round every time. But the May is going to be moving on. Guys, it's going to be Xavi on the Kai. Reive here on the May. 821. 821. If you know, you know. Shouts to Reive. Been jeeking it since literally the first one ever. Reive was one of our longest running. Reive probably entered more Jeeklys than Danielle Maza. Keep it a million with you.
Hey, a lot of improvement has to come with that time. A big burst coming out here. Getting the super. Does this connect?
It connected. It was on block though. I love that, dude. Here's the thing about Reive that you're going to learn, Ukyo. I don't know how many Reive matches you've seen in your time. My man is a heart player. He's going to do what he wants, and you're going to be on the screen dealing with it. trying to go for that 3K, but that 5K from Xavi. A little broken, by the way. 821. 821.
Oh, that tap dust at 821.
Yeah, tapped up more like a full charge dust. Reive trying to get the meme clip out here. Xavi saying, who am I playing against? Xavi, you're going to learn today.
Oh, with the empty jump back throw. Reive here gonna get a big conversion. Not a lot of health off the board like you would see with every other May hit, but gets a big chance here. Has the conversion. Wild Assault gonna take us to the corner. Blocks the reversal super. PRC goes in for the low mix, and Xavi able to not let the mental stack affect them at all. Big wall break coming out here. Getting a chance. Has the super for the TK RTL. Gonna break the wall, but doesn't get the kill.
You can't let Reive stay alive in Guilty Gear Strive, especially when they got the gold burst in their back pocket, but good whiff punish 6P there from Xavi. Xavi like, who the fuck is this? Xavi, you're going to learn today. This is Reive you're looking at. You got to deal with this May out here, homie. Xavi able to, by the skin of their teeth, getting this first one. But you got to be careful. That gold burst going to put you back. We're going to try to get in there. Shouts to the chat. Phil saying, y'all talking about 821 like it's 2012. Oh, Hee Ho's here too. Type 821 as if May hasn't been broken since 2021. Oh, God. I didn't say that. Just read it. Just read it. All right, here we go.
Read it. I mean, you're not supposed to believe everything you read on the internet, but I do agree with everything I read on the internet. Going in here with the Xavi, has the low. Getting a chance to apply that stock state. Things going really well for Xavi right now. Reive kind of just has to block. They're kind of stuck in this string. What a great pickup, though. Gonna be able to break the wall. Break the wall? Oh, that combo was nasty. I didn't know Kai was out here stunned like that.
Yeah, Xavi got some good damage. Unfortunately, you couldn't pick it up with that Dire Clad after, but was able to... Oh, you can air throw that?
You can... No shot. I didn't know you could air throw that. Oh, that's lit.
Oh my God, Twitch chat probably like, yeah, Jeek, what? Yeah, what? You didn't know you could just air throw that? No, I didn't know you could air throw that. God damn, Xavi showed me something new today. Reive gonna be sent to this wall. Unfortunately, we got that RTL queued up. Xavi gonna try to put down this May with this hard knockdown.
I mean, hard knockdown, barely any resources. Has to use that deflect shield. Does get a straight hit though. Getting this stagger pressure going in here. Xavi though. No, they're the ones on the receiving end. Oh, but the throw misses. Has the meter to convert. Xavi going up here on the board 2-0 over Reive. What do you think? What do you think you could do here, Jeek? What would, if you were in Reive's shoes? What would you do?
I would full charge dust on round start again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm not trolling. I swear to God, I'm not trolling. You hit one of those, Reive is at least going to game 5. Swear to God. The mental damage of that,
yeah.
You know Xavi right now. Shouts to Xavi, shouts to DMV. My man is thinking 821, bro. It's in his eyes. It's in his retina right now. You full charge dust once, and you'll be taking him out back. Reive, don't actually do that, by the way. Reive, play the game.
Trying to set up for that charge dust interaction here, but Xavi's making it really hard right now. Reive on their back feet, hard knockdown, stuck on their back. Goes in for the 5K. Not only is it a safe jab, it's just so incredibly active. Goes in for the low here, but Reive does mash out, getting a chance to go back to full screen here. Gets the throw into the corner. Ooh. This is exactly where you want to be. Gets the dot. Oh no, reversal super. Here we go.
It's fine. Oh, no shot. That's right. That's right. The 100 tension RTLs are always surprising how you're able to pick those up on the other side. It is expensive, but flashy and cool. Oh, my God. Come on.
Oh, no.
Come on. Hey, 821, arts this. You saw that.
821. Man, Kai is so broken. Oh, look at this damage. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. I forgot Strive terms. Gets a big counter hit 2D. Has a chance to break the wall here. Goes for the Danny setup special, but it does end up killing Reive. Making a strong case for them to be in this game. Big Xavi taking it 3-0, 821.
All right, guys, here we go. It's the Jeekly. We're trying to qualify for top 24 winner's side. Gotta be one of my favorite Bridget players. It's Dig out here cooking up against Hee Ho, coming out and supporting that local for the MDVA area. One of the best Millias out there to do it. So we got some character specialists out here. I think Dig has some good experience against Millia in general, so we'll see how that manifests. But Hee Ho, again, I gotta say it again, man. One of the strongest Millias out there. This is gonna be a cooker of a match, man.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially whenever you're playing against two players that are seated so close. As you said, seed 8 and seed 9 playing against each other, getting a chance here. Dig gonna get the 6H, the butt stomp, but Doom going for it again. Things are looking great right now. No burst on the side of Dig, but 50 burst on the side of Hee Ho though.
Trying to close that distance. Oh my god, dude. Dig's so confident with that run forward, man. You just got to be confident with those. I wouldn't even necessarily call that dash blocks. That's just holding W and then blocking when it's time to. Trying to close that distance here on Hee Ho. Dig getting that first round with some good defense. And then, dude. Oh my god.
What a DP. That was insane. The awareness to not only be calm, but also make sure you get the DP input right for the side Hee Ho is going to be on. That's more than just blocking correctly. That's an insane call out, but what a big conversion here for Dig, getting a chance to break the wall. Positive bonus. Not too much health left on Hee Ho, but gets a big far slash when it matters.
Going to be able to get that red RC after. That was a neat little H-Disc setup, but a great tech there from Dig. Unfortunately, getting 6B through that JS activation. But the next one's going to be dodging that throw attempt. We are about to have that burst, but an early super is the answer. Dig just barely built enough tension to go into that option. Hee Ho wasn't able to spend that defensive mechanic, and the Bridget is going to go ahead and get game one.
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of felt like that routing was intentional from Dig. Seeing how much burst was on the screen, having that 50 meter, understanding that they're going to go into a great situation if they just super and get the kill. 1-0 for Dig here in this set. It's looking great.
I'm silly. I realized by looking at the tension after that we very clearly had 50 tension. I don't know why. I thought we had just built it or something. So my bad. But Ukyo was right. Awesome routing right there from Dig. Doesn't want to play around that option. Guys, if you want to go ahead and support the players like ScaryEsquire did with that massive contribution, thank you very much. Exclamation point Matcherino in the Twitch chat to open up that Matcherino website and claim those free codes. There's still a lot left. It's free to do. Every 4 codes claimed adds $1 to the prize pool, and that goes straight to the players. So we really appreciate that. Trying to get some shimmies out here. They're trying to get Hee Ho baited into a whiff throw tech, but we got some time to breathe. We're using it on those turbo balls and these capels, and we're getting tricky with that air movement.
Ooh, but look at this conversion though. Hee Ho taking Dig to the corner, getting a wall break with that JS, but the meter's still looking good for Dig right now. 50 meter on his side and has a lot of capabilities. Not afraid to run down Hee Ho right now. Gets the PRC into the throw, has the setup, and now getting a chance to kind of use that scooter into that shoot, making it plus with the pool, but now has a big counter hit from the hair car. Hee Ho is in a great spot right now, especially with all the meter, all the tension, has a chance to close out the round here, got the winger, breaks the wall, gets the kill.
Angel in the Twitch chat saying they're making break low. Angel, if they do that, that would be crazy. That would actually be crazy if they did that. It's a projectile, but hey, that would be crazy. That's on my Bridget wish list. I like that trade hit there for Dig. It paid off for him because he was grounded, so the counter hit goes off in your favor. I love that jump instant block on the 6P. Let you get the 2K after. Man, so that's a cool thing about Dig also. We know Bridget for those yo-yos, for those tricky movement, special moves and stuff, but Dig knows how to take advantage of the simple things. The 5Ks, the 2Ks, really pushes the character to the limits, even on just the normals.
Well, especially in situations like this, using that kind of layer 1 mix, but Dig makes it so incredibly strong from how he represents that other forms of mix. It's so important to be able to make your opponent scared, especially whenever you have all these options like Bridget does. Goes in for the JD, gets a big hit, has the meter to Roman cancel forward, and now Hee Ho loses another life. It's so close in this set right now. It feels like it's going down to the final round each game.
I mean, it looks like Dig is already catching on to some of those defensive habits as well. You saw that delay 5K to pick up that last interaction, but now Hee Ho is the one running the damage. A little 2+, wasn't able to get that throw after, and then going for that meaty low 2S. That's a setup that Dig has been showing off ever since it got found out. I like that, waiting for that deflect shield, lining it up for a good punish, have all the meter in your back pocket to close it out. Dig is going to secure this game 2, but again, Ukyo, we're going down to that last round each time. Hee Ho is getting trickier on that defense, getting trickier in the air. It's just that Dig is ready to make those adaptations fast.
I mean, and in a set like this, in a set that's so close between both players, you love to be in Dig's set. It's Dig's situation right now. He's doing a great job at securing this lead, and even so, they have that cushion now. He has that ability to lose a game and make those adaptations. Hee Ho, though, no matter how strong of a player they are, you got to be right here. You got to get that reverse sweep at this point.
Yo, I see a quick contribution coming in there from Gummie. Big shout outs to her. Commentator extraordinaire. Just had her last week. Hopefully we get to have her again. Appreciate you watching the stream and hanging out, homie. Thank you for that contribution. Big shout outs. SQXL, by the way. Start.gg/SQXL. I'll be seeing you guys down there at that North Carolina regional. But here we go, guys. Hee Ho gonna try to fight back here, but that red RC is making Diggs pressure strong. We're running on top of you. We're running, throwing out these 2S's over and over. You gotta hold these multi-hit lows, but good job, Hee Ho. Still active in the defense, still active, trying to jump out. Dig is doing a good job of keeping it down.
I mean, Dig just makes these pressure sequences so incredibly oppressive and so hard to deal with. It feels like the way they're representing this RPS, the way they're representing this mix, it feels like you can't get out. It almost looks as if it's so hard to interact with him and what he's doing, but a big 6P gonna come out from Hee Ho there, getting a chance to go over the overhead, baits the DP, burst comes out from Dig automatically though. We're on a low health character, so maybe not getting that burst back, but a big 6P coming out from Dig. Hee Ho might have the health lead, but no longer has the burst with a failed deflect shield. Gonna pull in that yo-yo, getting a chance to go into the corner, and now you're stuck in the mix cycle. Dig has 100 meters though, but oh no, we have the wall flump set up.
That's going to be a lot of damage with this super, and just like that, Ukyo Dig's going to be closing this one out with some very strong Bridget play. Love seeing those powerful Bridgets here in this online scene. Big shout outs to Hee Ho, of course, sporting that NDVA, but Dig's going to be the one moving on this time.
All right, coming in here, qualifiers for top 24 winner side in the Jeekly 68. You have QueenKoa, somebody we've seen a lot here in this bracket. It's always such a strong ABBA player, but Lasagna Slayer. Not only have you seen them in the Jeekly, you've seen them in TNS, you've seen them even at EVO. Such a strong player, known for this Goldlewis. You know, I was looking through these players' match history before StartGG to try to see if there was a story, see if there was anything happening. The most recent Paragon that had happened, these two players played and the set went down to final game, final round in top 8. I do believe that QueenKoa ended up taking that set, but things are looking great for Lasagna Slayer right now. Getting that first round, no rage on the side of QueenKoa, but what a way to dash underneath that grenade, get the key grab. Things are looking great right now.
That burst was able to come out. Lasagna Slayer able to get a second to fight back out of this corner. I do want to give a quick shout out to Lasagna Slayer. I was looking for some Goldlewis matchup experience. My homie got to play me in a bunch of the matches, gave me a lot of their time, so thank you very much for that one, homie. Coming out supporting the Jeekly as well. I see you. Thank you very much. We got QueenKoa. We're going to send you to the wall. We're in that JR state. I love that dead frame JP right after they keep this pressure going. That hop kick does get blocked, but the fast RC keeps the pressure going, and QueenKoa gets that round.
Oh my god, I love this character. Alright, going in here. Sorry. But going in here, having a chance. Lasagna Slayer catching with that Typhoon in neutral. Getting a chance to take advantage of that guard crush, the mental stack that's starting to pile on to Koa here. She's in the wall, back to the corner. Lasagna Slayer, they're getting this pressure exactly how they want. Typhoon shaking the screen, gets the damage, has the hit. One straight Typhoon, all that risk, gets the perfect to take this first game.
Yeah, Lasagna Slayer damn near knocking stuff off my desk. Got to reposition my camera every time my man's playing on the screen. I got my cans are falling. I got Yu-Gi-Oh cards falling off the desk. My pens are rolling around because the screen is shaking. It's Goldlewis.
Yeah. I thought your table was getting guard crushed.
Shouts to no throw protection. Shouts to the gas leaks on guard crush. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're like, Jeek, what the fuck are you saying?
They're making Goldlewis into a zoner guy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. All of Axel's moves are 3 frames slower. Okay, here we go. Good backthrow from QueenKoa.
That jealous rage, using that Dawn's Eye, kind of taking away a little bit of that meter, not letting the reversal super be an option, but what routing to get that JD wall stick, has the key grab to refresh the resources. 50 meter positive bonus. White Waddle Salt gonna come in from Lasagna Slayer, gets the burst out. We're We're going for Donzai. Goes for the tilt. You gotta block this mix. Goes for the 2K, but it doesn't end up working. But the 5H is gonna let us uninstall safely. Now, you gotta hold this mix. A big YRC coming out, getting us a chance to re-transform. 2K 2D has the tilt, but doesn't get a combo off of it. Only gets a chance to reset. You got the big man Millia mixed with that big old JH. Trying to go for a big conversion off that 5P. Lasagna Slayer gonna get this round.
Man, if I get hit by Goldlewis 2H, I know I'm dead. I know it's coming, and I'm wiping my hands off of my pants. I already know it's happening. That and fast PRCs. If you fast PRC me and you're Goldlewis and I'm in the middle of a combo, I'm wiping my hands on my pants. I'm gamer leaning, I'm going next. QueenKoa still fighting back though. Going to get super PRC back throw right there. Strong answer from Lasagna Slayer.
Oh, what a strong answer though. But the JP gonna allow us to get back in this. Lasagna Slayer's doing such a great job of blocking the mix right now. A big 2P coming out to stuff the JD. And Lasagna Slayer is looking so commanding right now. Going up in this set 2-0. Maybe did their homework on the ABBA matchup. Getting a chance to come back and, you know, put it back to Koa, who won last time, I believe. I think I should probably go check the Start GG once again, but I'm pretty sure Koa did win that set inside of top 8 3-2. I believe. For
Paragon, that is, right?
Yeah, for Paragon, yeah.
I mean, Paragon, honestly, bro, it's Paragon top 3 online stride brackets right now. You top 8 in Paragon right now, you're the GOAT. I won't say the others. You know I'm biased. We're bursting. We're getting out of the corner. QueenKoa gonna get picked up, scooped up by that BT, the drone to keep that Oki after for us. Gonna catch, I think that was maybe a backdash activation that got caught. Lasagna Slayer not gonna get that drone for free. That's what I love about QueenKoa. So quick, jumping around the screen with her PRC momentum specials. And dude, and when we get on you, we're dealing damage. God damn.
Oh my god, this character is so cool. Going for the re-jump combos to not get out of Jealous Rage there. Getting a chance to get the wall stick dash cancel coming out from the 5K. Donzai gonna end that round here. Koa breathing some life into this set, holding on against Lasagna Slayer, but the Typhoons, they come with a cost, taking you to the corner. Doesn't get the wall stick like they like, but the key grab ends up coming out. The low gonna pop you up, has 50 meter. We're churning butter, Jeek.
We're churning out here, man. Drones coming up, gonna send you through this wall. Strong damage. Lasagna Slayer only needs one more stray hit to try to close out this round and put us on set point. At this point, it could be Chip, but QueenKoa very active in that defense, backdashing out, trying to get a whip punch on that BT, and Lasagna Slayer is in this defensive situation. We gotta wake up, we gotta get some blocks, but QueenKoa are gonna try to send you to the wall first. Lasagna Slayer was ready with that burst.
And now going for that Skyfish, gonna be able to control the screen here. Not a lot you can do there whenever you're in low rage situation. Set point for Lasagna Slayer, but a big 5H is gonna come out, allow us to getting 100 Jealous Rage. Goes for that 2H into the Donzai, trying to maybe predict a counter poke, predict something out, tries to go for the 2S. Things don't work as intended, goes for the fuzzy, block all this mix, shake my hand, we're going through the wall.
We're shaking this gun at you right now, spending all that security. Trying to get something away from QueenKoa. I like how QueenKoa just sat there and in the midst of the positive bonus was able to just fill up the full tension regardless, but that was able to get rid of that Jealous Rage. So we have the tension to play with that we're spending on the FD, but aren't able to go into the install after that burst. So Lasagna Slayer still has a chance to fight back here, but even in Baby ABBA, QueenKoa knows how to fight, knows how to keep things solid, and cashing out with this super. I don't know if it'll be enough to kill here on the Goldlewis Ukio, but we're still looking good for QueenKoa.
Oh no, 1 pixel of health left on Lasagna Slayer. Goes for the gold burst, and it doesn't work out as expected. Koa picking up a game here, maybe waking up, shaking that dust off, getting a chance to kind of, you know that Goku jump where he's like jumping back and forth and pats his cheeks and shit, like starts shaking it out, shaking out the weak Goku energy.
Chat, what is Ukio saying? Does chat know what Ukio is saying? I'm looking at the chat.
It's the gift.
Let me check the
like
YouTube chat.
Goku,
Maybe they know.
Jumps right before a fight. It's like it shakes up. Yeah, whatever. Going into this next game here, going up for that JS is a round start option. Now, Lasagna Slayer trying to play that space, trying to not let Koa get anything started, but the Skyfish using all that security, hard knockdown, letting us get a chance to go in. Koa, no burst, no tension, no rage, has to get a big hit here, but things don't go their way. Lasagna Slayer going for a reset, though maybe thought it would kill, but puts themselves on set point anyways.
That is a hard move to link after you can get some cool combos with that Goldlewis, but they have to be pretty high in the area or air. I do want to give some credit to QueenKoa activating that defense again, and then went to like a Clash Cancel Rekka to fight back against Lasagna Slayer earlier, and now she's going to fight you through this wall. But Lasagna Slayer really is keen on that good burst point. Going to BT you back into that laser. Look at this combo. Trying to beat the burst as well. Lasagna Slayer very aggressive.
Oh, but what a PRC forward from Koa here. She's got herself back in rage, but the 2P going to give us a chance to get that burst out of Koa. You got to burst there, you end up dead. Now, we're just playing this spacing, understanding that Abba can't really do much from this rain, gets hit by the drone. Now you got to hold all this pressure, gets hit by the low, gets the scoop up. Koa gonna go down to the loser's side of the bracket, but still gets top 24 regardless. Both these players played so well, but Lasagna Slayer just edging it out. All right, so coming in here, first match of top 24 of the Jeekly 68. Or yeah, it's 68 because next one's 69. But classified here, getting a big hit. Both these players are so strong. You gotta be strong to make top 24 winner's side of the Jeekly. But classified showing what got them here, going for the conversions, has the super, gonna be able to break the wall here. Positive bonus, 50 tension on their side. Things are looking great for classified right now.
Classified, very strong player. Not just strong Giovanna, but very strong player. A little bit of hate coming out from Jodo Goat in the Twitch chat. I see you, homie. I'm documenting that one for the VOD. Xavi, gonna push you back, but good just box there from Classified. I like how Xavi is trying to just get Classified to press a button. We're trying to check with that 2P, trying to see if we can't catch you mashing. But Classified ain't ready for that one, or rather, ain't ready to fall for that one. Gonna get that first round. Still has this burst advantage. Trying to step dash, trying to bait Xavi into probably a far-reaching normal like that far slash, and looking for the whiff punish after. Of course, when we're on top of you, we're trying to frame trap with that dog kick. We're going to keep you back with that 6P. Classified, he's got this neutral unlock.
I mean, you know, after getting my ass beat at Evo by Classified, I've been kind of trying to study this matchup, try to get a better understanding for it. And Xavi's doing a lot of great things. Just blocks coming out at the right time, but Classified seems like they know how to adapt. He knows what to be doing in these situations. Gets the burst out of Xavi though, and now we're continuing the pressure, continuing things going. Close slash, not gonna pick up though, but 2D gonna be able to close out this first game for Classified.
Now, I will say this. We don't have the 821 OS, because no way we'd say that to Giovanna. So right now, we really just have to lock in and pull out all of the tricks if we're going to beat Classified. Classified, one of our strongest players here in the Jeekly top 8s, and rather in the Jeekly in general. Freudian slip there, usually getting those top 8s. So we'll see if he can do it again here. But Xavi, would love to have Xavi up on that top 8 side. I don't know if I've had Xavi up here in the Jeekly top 8 in a minute, so this would be a hell of a run for them. I think they upset someone to get here in the first place. Let me check out that bracket path real quick. Xavi with a big upset. Oh yeah, there's some crazy stuff going over on the pool 4. Start the exclamation point bracket if you know you know. Classified, going to keep back Xavi here.
Oh yeah, 100% if you know you know, 821 type shit. Anyways, goes in for the H projectile, trying to get things started, giving Classified a taste of their own medicine with that strike throw, but oh, we have the conversions. Going for the Jimmy, gets the burst bait. Oh my god, that was nasty. Holy heck.
Great stuff coming out here for Classified. I do want to call out Xavi's Twitch chat in the middle of the set saying, I'm sandbagging myself, my mod stopped working, and I'm now forcing myself to hear Disaster of Passion. So
That's
my man lost the jukebox OS apparently. Classified. It's got a little bit of a buff here depending on what we're listening to.
I mean, and now going in, trying to get this once again, but a big counter hit coming from Classified. It seems like they're getting all of the right pokes at the right time. Pushing into the corner, has that dash cancel special, I forget what it's called, but gonna be able to break the wall regardless. And now, Xavi, you gotta play defense, you gotta play neutral. You have to be on your best A game to try and get a response here, but a big dash cancel BRC combo gonna allow us to get the burst out of Xavi. Things are not looking great right now for the Kai specialist in bracket today.
Gonna go for that fast PRC after. Just gonna make sure we get that one, just in case. It's like the PRC OS. You got Xavi so low HP, just in case we held up there. You're gonna keep yourself safe with that PRC after. Getting closer on that round right there. Xavi trying to fight back, but that disaster of passion playing a little too loud. Maybe if Xavi can just, Xavi hit the Windows key, go to right click on the little speaker in the bottom right, click on open volume mixer, and just put Strive to 0. That'll probably help you out, my man.
Got it. 821. I don't know what else to say, man.
Hopefully they fix the hopefully they nerf disaster passion out of the game.
Yeah. Gotta replace it with a better song. But things are going. Oh yeah. G got the pipes.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Yo, Classified getting this pipe right now. We got that PRC after. We're juggling you around with 5KC.
My God. This is where the comeback starts. Getting a chance here to break the wall. Has the Roman cancel to continue to combo. Things are going well for Xavi right now. Getting a chance to breathe some life back into this set. But Classified using that movement, that fast Giovanna dash, but gets hit with the left right. I think I would have gotten hit too. I didn't know Kai had mixed like that. Oh, but the burst bait coming out, not wanting to let Classified get any momentum, but seizing it anyways, using this super. All of this damage is going to add up to be a lot here, G.
It's looking like a lot. Look at that red, the backdash BRC, bro. Such a like, I don't know, man. It like looks simple. Actually, no, it doesn't. Actually, what the fuck am I saying? That, dude, backdash BRC is so swag. It's like one of my favorite things to do in the game. It's like, it's a backdash and a BRC. But damn, it looks so clean, especially when you got Classified pulling that off in the middle of the set. We're on set point. Xavi's still fighting back here.
I mean, not to mention, but it gives characters that normally don't have that much mix a great opportunity to go for that high-low, especially with just 50 meter. It's such a strong tool that every character can use, but Classified showing us other strong tools, using that Wild Assault, getting a chance to continue the combo here, but doesn't end up breaking with a hard knockdown. Gets it, catches the low. Look at all this damage coming out from Classified right now. Xavi gets put on their back, staying there for a while, letting Classified get this meaty, but what a BRC backdash, able to try and stay away from Classified using those invul frames. PRC gonna happen, has the block here. That super is end up being plus, but what a big poke from Xavi, goes for the reset, and now you got a chance to go for your own mix.
Oh my God, good block on that cross up there from Xavi. Classified tried to go for the brain melter to finish it off. But Xavi with some good defense, had to make Classified work for that last hit, which they got. They're going to move on 3-0, but I really like what we saw in that last game. We got an MDVA team kill out here. It's Wonderfly versus KM Local. StitchFace up against tskrBrian. Big supporters out here in the MDVA region. StitchFace, you saw her earlier on stream. tskrBrian, highest placing Zato at Evo, by the way. Going to be coming out playing this set. And also, guys, if you're watching the VOD, check it out. start.gg/TSKR. That's our big birthday bash tournament coming up next August 29th, Friday at 8 p.m. EST. tskrBrian's putting on a $1,000 prize pool Guilty Gear Strive tournament. We'd love to have y'all there.
I mean, so far, though, Tsker not only running the show for the birthday bash, but kind of running the show right now versus StitchFace. Put into the corner, has all that Eddie meter, though. Going and getting the opposed set up, but StitchFace not caring, going in, getting this damage, has these resets inside the combo, getting those Totsugeki loops, but all that damage doesn't matter whenever you're on the side of tskrBrian, who has all of that health lead, but loses all of Eddie with that opposed. Now we're just playing honest neutral.
Gonna catch you on that cross up 2K low that Brian was ready with the burst for. Both players bursting, saying this is my round to win. StitchFace, of course, having that meter advantage, but a great counter hit from Brian is gonna line this one up, finishing it off with that 2H. Brian Wow, very confident burst right there. Even when the Eddie was still down, waiting for it to come back up, was able to close out the round. StitchFace still going to fight back with her active defense, but after this command throw, Brian is a grappler on the Zato.
I mean, things are so hard whenever you're against a Zato that has not only this much momentum on their side, but also has all this Eddie gauge. But StitchFace able to find a way to get out. She's doing a great job at controlling when tskrBrian can mash on defense. He's stuck in the corner, back to the wall, goes in for the command grab, has to PRC it out, but now getting a chance here. That JP is going to be a great air-to-air for the situation, ends up getting the mix, hits the low, sword going to send you through the wall, hard knockdown, all the Eddie meter in the world, positive bonus on your side. Things could not be going better for tskrBrian right now.
Has that meter to fight back with. One thing that's funny about tskrBrian, by the way, playing with this guy offline, he is a shit talker, bro. He has so much fun talking about the set, and he's going to have fun getting this first game, closing it out with that Shark Super. Great stuff. Brian, going to show you how strong this Zato can be, despite how long he's been 6 feet under. But we'll see. I don't know. 821, 821.
821. Y'all see how they make Amorphous do 100% of your health bar at the what is that British event? Is it VS Fighting?
VS Fighting, yeah.
Yeah. See how they man, the new Lucy patch is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, did you see how when Zato's on the screen, Axel's normals are like 4 frames shorter?
Oh yeah, I did see that, you know. But I also saw though, you know how Soul, he doesn't really have a true neutral skip right now? Bro, they made Bandit Revolver plus 35 on block.
No, I think I unironically saw someone saying that Fafnir was +1 or something. And I meant to say it earlier when LinkLogic was on the stream. If you guys don't know what match I'm talking about, you got to go back earlier in the VOD. ! YouTube. Would love to have you guys out here checking out that YouTube channel. Big support from all of y'all all over the place. So thank you very much. I'm overwhelmed by it. Brian's getting overwhelmed by that Dolphin. We're going to be sent through with that perfect round going to StitchFace.
You know, being able to swing the momentum back and forth like this is such a big thing for players like StitchFace, especially on a character like Mei. Tries to go for the wall break, but it doesn't end out working how they wanted. And now tskrBrian just has the control of this neutral. All the Eddie gauge in the world. 2K2D gonna go in for the Pierce mix. Has the tap dust. Hit you with the Season 1 Zato special.
Picking you up with those spikes. If you're holding up, and you should be against Brian sometimes, the way he grabs and the way he goes for those double overheads and such, you're going to get caught by those low hits from the Eddie, just like you're getting caught right now. 6K'ing you through. Brian's got you with these pins saying, I only need one more hit. Walk into it, baby. Come on. But StitchFace trying to weave out. Look at this, bro. This is new.
You don't know nothing about that 7 frame normal. You don't know nothing about that.
My God. My God. Brian saying, come on, do it, do it, do it. Show me the Dolphin. But no, we're getting counter hit right here. Oh my God, StitchFace with a very confident burst bait and then traded it back when Brian got that counter hit after. Brian going to use his Wild Assault to try to keep this distance closed up. Going for that Eddie reset. Tension built up here for Brian. Going to spend some damage on this command grab.
You know, getting a chance to reset not only Eddie, but getting a chance to go for more mix on the side is such a great tool for tskrBrian right now. Mashes out there, use that 4 frame 5P to get yourself back into a great situation. Gets the back throw with the command grab, and now you have to block the StitchFace pressure. Goes for the FRC, has the 5Hs, gets the charge, and sends through the wall. StitchFace tying up this set 1-1.
Victory for StitchFace. Strong stuff. I love how hard the chat's popping off right now, by the way. I gotta see McSmitty down here. I got to meet McSmitty at Evo, by the way. What's going on, homie? Xavi's up here, Hee Ho, Axel fan. They're making rainwater vacuum so hard it throws you backwards into the wall. There you go. That's just like, that's Goldlewis BT. So that's actually not too crazy. Can you imagine?
What? What?
Oh,
Abba?
rainwater from, never mind. We're in the next game. It's the gas leaks. I'm just memeing. We're gonna burst to try to get some distance. Gonna pierce you get from downtown. That's the strong thing about that Eddie, man. Post burst. So against some of these characters, you can really close the distance with this Edward.
The Edward Shadow going for the Spikes here, going for Pierce, has a chance to reset the situation. JSJD, such a strong mix opportunity, and tskrBrian is really representing these layers, playing some great neutral though, backing away, getting himself a chance to get all this Eddie gauge back. Hits the Pierce StitchFace. Seems like she's blocking for 30 million years, but the back shot from the 5H gonna be able to eliminate Edward Shadow here. Things are looking great for StitchFace with this 5P.
Dude, that's the cool thing about StitchFace. We've seen her earlier against the Millia and now against this Zato, showing off that we don't fall over when it comes to defense. We're ready to fight back with the quick normal, sometimes the very confident 5Hs like you called out, Ukio, to beat the Edwards, to beat those, you know, I would love to see her playing against, you know, characters like Asuka fighting the cubes, Jacko fighting the box. StitchFace really knows how to stay active on the screen. It's paying off, baiting that burst and sending Brian through the wall.
Oh, but tskrBrian has some great resources available here, but 3K PRC, you know, 821.
Hey, I'll bite, by the way. What's the joke about Giovanna 3K? Can I say that? That's not like inappropriate, right?
She doesn't have one.
Right.
Yeah, that's the joke. She doesn't have one.
Oh, so when people are like, check out Giovanna 3K.
Yeah.
It's just the joke that she doesn't have one? That's the joke?
Yeah.
That's the whole joke?
It's like ABBA Rekka 3. She doesn't have one. That doesn't exist.
Even Xavi's like, what is the Geo 3K shit? It's a broken move? All right, I'm confused. All right.
It's a broken move.
Game 4.
Yeah, it's insane. Oh, the repositioning, going back and forth with the Eddie, trying to decide on what tskrBrian wants to do. The opposed, though, gonna get jumped over. Big 6P, though, allowing us to buy some time, get some Eddie gauge back. Blue Wild Assault, 2K2D. Now we're back right where we wanted. tskrBrian does such a great job at navigating these no Eddie situations, showing that you can 100% do it. Hard knockdown, post wall break, things are looking great.
Get you with that meaty Pierce in that hard knockdown situation. That time it's going to be the single overhead.
What a
but
throw.
StitchFace was ready with the back throw. Brian saying, nope, you don't throw me for free, homie. I'm going to throw you right back.
Going in here, goes for the JH. I didn't know what side I was going to hit on either. I also would have got hit to StitchFace, but she's doing great blocking, trying to hold her own here. Such a strong defensive player. Big jump in here. Burst gonna come out, and now we're back at neutral once again. tskrBrian just trying to fly, trying to use that float to buy some space, carrying to the corner, has the conversion, but doesn't get the wall break like we wanted.
Juggling you around, sending you through. StitchFace does have her tension to fight with on the other side. And I'm never counting out StitchFace, man. She's very strong in that defense. She gets one good hit, she'll keep you locked in. It's going to be that fast RC overhead to get a straight hit on Brian, but the sword super from downtown, the shark super rather. Oh my god, that killed. I actually didn't realize that was going to kill. I'm like, nice stuff, Brian, getting this combo. But no, my man was just confirming the game. Awesome stuff right there.
tskrBrian got that dog in him, or is it a shark?
It's a frog, it's a shark. Zato about to have me and him, though. I'm going to tell you, Ukio.
That's so real.
821.
821. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, y'all ain't seen, yo, next week is Jeekly 69. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Y'all know nothing. But things starting out well here for StitchFace. She's got tskrBrian in the corner, no Eddie gauge to speak of, but after a little bit of waiting, Oppo's gonna come out, gets the 6H into the hard knockdown. Things are looking great for tskrBrian right now, reversing the situation, making StitchFace have to wait the command grab into the corner. Now you have to block once again, take this guard crush. You know, guard crush gonna 821.
There's certainly like a 21 Savage joke there, but I feel like I'm too old to even attempt making it. 5H OTG here for StitchFace. Puts herself on set point, but Brian does have that burst to fight back with.
Trying to go for these 5Ps does end up getting hit by the JH approach, though. You have to block this left, right. What a great job of StitchFace. Such a cerebral and aware player, knowing and keeping track of exactly where tskrBrian is going on the Zato right now. Pushing into the corner, though, has the invite hell. Such an active move, a great meaty for Zato, especially in the situation. Oppose, gonna get you grabbed out of. as the JH mix, and now you have to block. You have to be in a great situation. Burst coming out, kind of forced out as a matter of fact. But tskrBrian gonna keep you in the corner, gets the throw, has the meter, goes for the super, gonna get that hard knockdown, but doesn't get the kill.
And you're in kill percentage against StitchFace with 50 tension. The YRC is going to get us some distance back with that YRC. I love that JP as a good air-to-air to just try to wall back StitchFace, looking out for that Dolphin cancel, but StitchFace doesn't always send it on the Dolphins. The back throw is the mix, and just like that, StitchFace in a scrambly last couple hits was able to stay on top of it and close it out. She's moving on to winner side top 8 of the Jeekly 68. I'm sipping too, man. We got this next match coming up, guys, and it's starting off strong. Guys, I don't mean to jinx my man Classified, but only 4 people in the Jeekly bracket have ever beaten Jack ever. You're looking at the Titan of Guilty Gear Strive, but has one time been taken out by Classified, and we're gonna see if we can't try to do it again. Jack, one of the strongest players in Guilty Gear Strive, period. Classified, gonna see if we can't take down the throne.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Jack is most certainly, if not the most powerful, definitely the most consistent. You see them everywhere, winning brackets all the time, beating other top players. Their defense is probably some of the strongest in Guilty Gear, but goes for a reset there, tries to chase off the wall. The 5K, gonna be able to let Classified take in this first round. You know, Jack kind of trying to maybe get back into this groove of playing versus Classified once again, but things are looking great, using the burst automatically, trying to use that speed to get in, but Classified is getting a chance to run this pressure. Tides change, 5K gets the wild assault, has a chance to reload, but the focus looking a little bit low for Jack, notices that too, and they go ahead and get that resorted.
I think the one cool thing about Jack is that he is very strong at getting those full screen run up throws, and I mean that very unironically. He just goes for the throws at times you do not expect. You are not teching Jack because you are not trying to, because he's throwing you at the weirdest times. 2P to close out that round. Classified, of course, having that round tied. We're going back and forth out here. Jack very confident with those run up 2Ps with those 2Ss. He plays like he can't lose, Ukio.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, Jack just not only has that confidence in being able, like confidence in themselves. It's just a strong player, but also they've been in this situation so many times. I believe there was a Jeekly where you were talking about how many players had won the most Jeeklys ever, and I believe, wasn't Jack in second place? So definitely having to go through these runs before, winning in TNS, winning in almost every single big bracket you can think of at least twice.
Jack, however, going to use that fuzzy mash on the pressure to fight back against Classified despite how threatening we were with that Garu dog. But Jack's going to be able to close it out. I also like that confidence from Jack, going for the fuzzy after, not taking the wall break, saying, hey, I can try to keep you in this corner and win the round, and hey, it paid off. We're going down 1. Jack showing how strong he can be. And I love what you said, Ukio. If you're not going to say that Jack is the strongest, you have to admit he is one of the most consistent.
Like, it's something that just amazes me every single time I watch Jack play, whether it be in person at brackets like EVO, CEO, Frosty Faustings, you know, or I watch them play online in TNS's, the Vice Online Monthly, and even in the Jeekly where I'm commentating it right now. They are so incredibly strong in almost every single bracket. Getting at least top 8. You know, I saw this thing where, like, it posted Jack getting, like, 5th in TNS, and that being a bad day. You have to at least concede that he is the most consistent player in Guilty Gear right now, showing it by taking that first round there.
Classified dancing around the screen with those Garu dogs. Also very aggressive with that walk up 5H, and also getting hit back here. Man, it's going so quick. I'm not gonna lie, man. My reaction times are down right now. We're scrambly out here. This looks like a brawler matchup. Shouts to Scary in the chat said it first. And you gotta be brawly, I guess, if you're HC against the Giovanna here. Classified's gonna be really scrappy. Gonna be doing those pull up, dash forwards, dash backs, checking with the 2P. So Jack has to be ready with those fast normals back.
100%. And Classified has been one of the people to beat Happy Chaos and Jack. Man, Jack is so synonymous with Happy Chaos. I just said Happy Chaos like you guys said Jack. But
yep, he's the Happy Chaos. You're not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, and such a strong player, but Classified has been shown that they know how to do. They know what to do in this situation to get a win, showing with this neutral kind of backing up, getting that big wall bounce, maybe trying to go for a burst bait with that FD there, but Jack more calm, not wanting to go ahead and use it. But now we have the ability, we have no bullets in our chamber. What a great BRC use by Classified, but now going into the wall, Deus Ex Machina. If you're seeing Happy Chaos on the screen, you're seeing this move at least 30 times a set.
Especially if you get the loops going, just like you're about to see right now. Classified will have his burst, but not before the wall splat. Jack with another hard knockdown curse applied. Even though Classified is full on resources, is in a pretty bad spot. We'll have to see this fight back, but the run-up throw denies the chance. Jack is going to go up here 2-0.
You know, Jack just getting out to a big lead here, but Classified has been making it close, getting these big hits, these nice confirms into these situations, getting this high-low mix that not very many Geo players are able to represent. The execution on their level is just so strong, but Jack, the RPS, the mental stack with this character is just amazing at times. It can almost seem suffocating a lot, but going into this third game here, Classified definitely still has a chance.
And Jack to get here, I think 3-0'd every opponent, including Dig, to get on this winner side top 8. So my man has not dropped a single game yet. Okay, that was, I don't think that was a teabag. That was probably a buffer of some kind. Surely Classified gonna have tension here on this other side.
Maybe trying to navigate neutral, trying to maybe go in, switch the blocking up a bit. I have no idea, but whatever it is, getting thrown here. JS gonna go for the jump in, has the gun flip, goes for the JS once again, gets a big counter hit, refreshes the bullet, and Jack puts himself on set point.
Get some quick hits right here, Jack. Active as well in that defense, showing that 6P. And also that 2S, man. I think Jack's doing it in a very good way. Just that dash up 2S, trying to see if Classified is doing those dash forwards, dash backs, not blocking low, trying to get that quick check and then cashing out. But right now we're going to catch out that Deus Ex, get all that ammo back. Classified has that tension. We're going to spend on that backdash BRC.
What a great chance here for Classified, but the burst comes out from Jack. Wanting to secure this momentum, has the focus super, making ourselves plus off of that hit, knowing the routing, knowing what needs to be done, has the bullets inside the chamber. Gotta reload here though. No bullets, a great situation for Classified, trying to get this mix started, gets a big hit.
Oh my god, this is a cool combo here from Classified. Probably was confident that that air super wasn't going to kill, instead gave us a chance to breathe. Classified getting OTG'd here, still wasn't enough to kill. Jack only needs one more hit to take it, and it will be on that 5D. Jack's going to be moving on 3-0 on this winner side of top 8.
All right, winner's side, top 8 match of the Jeekly 68. Things have been well so far. Now we have to see RedIAmNot and StitchFace up on the stand. Both these players, such a strong amount of competitors. RedIAmNot in this situation before many times in not only grand finals, but in top 8 in that top 3, top 4 region. But StitchFace had to pull off some upsets, had to go the distance, beating players like tskrBrian and SQ to get to the spot where they are now, showing that they have the mettle to continue going in for these 5Hs, getting some pressure started, has the ability to get this combo super. Gonna be able to break the wall, but not kill a thick boy like Goldlewis.
Goldlewis got that HP to help out against situations like that one, but StitchFace still going to fight it out, still going to catch that low after and close out that round. Both players still even on their burst. You see Red very cautious here in the neutral. Of course, we're going up with that JD, and once we do, we get the turn started. But before then, we're patient. We're trying to see what StitchFace wants to do with those Dolphins, possibly get a check if we can, and then when the time is right, get that jump out JD. Checking with the 2Ks as well. StitchFace very oppressive in general, though, making it hard for us.
I mean, and now you've got to deal with this RedIAmNot pressure, going to send you through the wall. Both these players tying up the round counts one apiece, and neither one using burst. Understanding how strong of a tool it is, not only for conversions on Wild Assault, but also that deflect shield and that ability to get you out of a rough situation with that just full spin on that burst. But RedIAmNot getting these dash cancels, keeping things simple, keeping the pressure going, not even using the Typhoon cancels, has the Roman cancel, but what a burst from RedIAmNot. trading back and forth, getting positive bonus, going for that Skyfish, trying to control the neutral. No security on our side though. What a big 6H from StitchFace, getting a chance to continue the combo, pushing into the corner, has a chance for the tap dust, but doesn't exactly work as expected. Gets the grab, goes for another H normal, and ends up getting this first game. StitchFace putting herself up on the board 1-0.
Dog, that last couple interactions were crazy here from StitchFace. RedIAmNot still active in that defense though, checking with the 2P on that 5D. But StitchFace, that was a gap, bro. Going for that PRC and then getting the throw instead. We all got hit by that one. Awesome stuff.
Oh yeah. But now going into the next game though, RedIAmNot, world-class player of their own, able to make those adaptations, kind of keep things in their favor, even when it looks like they're against a formidable opponent, showing it right now, taking you to the wall, but not gonna turn butter. Gonna break it with a big typhoon of their own. Big man Millia on the screen right now. Mix so strong, defense so oppressive. RedIAmNot going up in this round count one heart.
Yo, back contribution, by the way, from Dragonfly with a $33 contribution, probably putting us on that magic number I see. Awesome stuff there, friend. Thank you very much for that one, homie. We're up to $169 here at the Jeekly 68. Reminder, that prize split is top 3. We can get to $200. That'll put the prize split up to top 4. You can help get us there by claiming those codes. !Matcherino in the chat. We still got a lot more to claim, y'all. You can help us out with that. Your competitors will surely appreciate it. RedIAmNot's going to appreciate that one. Going for that Guts Crush Super, sending StitchFace through the wall, getting a game on the board for themselves.
You know, and doing it in pretty convincing fashion. StitchFace now the one that has to make these adaptations. She's been in such an advantageous situation a lot of these games that we've seen her play in, but against tskrBrian she did have to kind of sharpen her metal, go back to the drawing board, make some big changes against that Zato that we all know, especially if you're coming to that birthday bash, you know, and now $1,000 prize pool. Don't be afraid to sign up. But going back into the set here, RedIAmNot getting a big anti-air with that 5P, getting a chance to use these typhoon cancels, and feels like all that FD is just slopping off of the tension bar, having a chance here. RedIAmNot doing so many great things. There's a reason why they've been so far in these Jeekly's top 8s before.
Dude, that was off of fucking anti-air 5P. We did have to spend security to get that security cancel, but oh my god, RedIAmNot with the anti-airs. That may be a safe jump. Nope. Yes.
Oh, it was. Okay.
That was so fast I couldn't react to the overhead coming out. Neither could StitchFace. Getting caught by that one.
A chance here going in for this, swinging these big normals, trying to keep RedIAmNot out, but finding a way in, goes in for the low, has the reset with the Totsugeki, gets the close slash anti-air. We've seen that once before. Jeek with the 3K, doesn't go all the way underneath drone. 5K gonna give us a chance here. Big man Millia jumping with that JH cross up, going in once again. All that YRC just to be baited. So much damage from RedIAmNot, and they put themselves up 2-1 in the set right now.
That first game was very scrappy, very back and forth. These last two, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Red been playing very confidently.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm watching Loser's Side Top 24, and I really wanted ABBA to make it right now. Pearlbot's down 2-1 to tskrBrian. Ah!
Shout out to MDVA. Come on, Brian. Close it out.
Pearlbot win!
Here we go. Shout out to MDVA. You got StitchFace on the screen. And also shout out to MDVA. Because actually, I'll say it later. There's someone on the loser side that's already made it up from the MDVA. We've been all showing out the day. RedIAmNot trying to link that 2K into another BT. StitchFace going to keep you here in the corner.
Oh, what a big throw, though. Getting that command grab, getting the counter hit, goes in for the stagger, and now you got it up. We're strike throw. You already know, strike throw. Getting another throw. Are we going to go for it again? Are we PRC? Oh, the low. God dang, oh, we got hit. Has a chance to go here. The typhoon cancels. Yet he didn't need that. Goldlewis didn't need all that. Getting a chance to churn the butter to end off the clip. 1080, putting themselves on set point. RedIAmNot's looking hot right now.
Sheesh. Oh my lord, we're getting clips out here today, the Jeekly 68. I love that we went for that backdash, but a little too late. It is high risk, high reward. Well, actually, is it high reward? I'm not even sure. Backdashing that BT. StitchFace gonna get slammed up against the wall. Whoa, that routing white wild assault to ensure we get the wall break.
I mean, had this been season 3, you would have gotten a hard knockdown there, but StitchFace gonna. Oh, what the fuck is that? I am sorry.
What? What happened on the game?
Oh no.
Whoa. Oh, just the whiff throw?
Something crawled on my back and I was scared.
Oh, something crawled on your back? Oh,
yeah,
in real life?
What the fuck that was? Yeah.
Oh my god, poor Ukyo. Poor Ukyo
like,
got a bug on him, bro. Here we go, guys. Dig up against Scissors. Big shouts to Scissors supporting that Jeek League. It feels like it was so long ago, only a couple months ago at this point. Playing that Anji, very strong Anji player, top 8ing a lot of these online brackets. Dig, of course, the Bridget. If you're learning this character, if you're aware of this character's existence, if you're even looking up counterplay, Dig is the guy you want to reach out to. They got this Anji here in the corner, trying to get that yo-yo stuff set up, but Scissors with some really good defense has been staying strong so far. Dig, very impressive stuff to keep you here in the corner.
Now, getting a chance to continue the pressure. Such a strong amount of advantage from Dig right now, but getting a chance to spin through, go for it. Scissors has been in many different top 8s, knowing what their opponent may want, goes in for the low, has a chance to go for the Fujin mix, but a big DP coming out from Dig.
Good blocks from both of these players. Blocking our overheads and lows. Attacking those throws. Catching that backdash. Dig's going to send you back here in this corner. But, dude, at this kill percent, it's either player's game. The Scissors gets one counter hit, but Dig won't give him the chance with that 5H follow-up.
I mean, the ability to kind of play neutral and zone out, even versus a character like Anji with that spin and some decent neutral tools like that butterfly, things are still working well. That's a confirm. Oh, that's crazy. Getting an overhead, going in. Dig on the back foot once again, but his defense is so incredibly strong. Gets the roll, picks up with the JD. Return of the killing machine, gonna send you through the wall.
Scissors gonna get that back throw. Putting Dig here in the corner. The 5D connects. Dig was ready with that burst. Very confidently trying to take this round, but you're gonna have to get through this Anji pressure. Blocking those overheads. Great stuff. And that burst if you do get the hit. Red RC to line up that shoot afterwards. Scissors holding onto that resource, and wise thing to do so because the combo dropped.
I mean, not only that, but Anji with all those guts and all these resources is able to take a hit and keep going into this next round here. Tied up one apiece, and we're only on game 1 in this set's looking close.
Go for that meaty low, that 2S. Dig ain't gonna have a chip on their shoulder after this one. It's gonna keep fighting back, gonna keep the Scissors here in the corner. But dude, Scissors, okay, I was about to say, hasn't got opened up by that roll literally one time. Finally does on that JD, but ready with the burst to push it back. Dig. And some good FD blocks in general, some good fuzzy jumps as well. You saw Scissors represent the throw earlier on in the set. These characters, dude, these players rather, got some crazy defense.
Oh, but what a jump out from Dig, calling out the needles to reset the pressure. Gets a big back throw, and Dig, the only one with tension on his side right now, goes for the tap dust, has to spend it. His Scissors has those reactions, has that ability to get the chance to get more mix, gets the pull in from the yo-yo. Things are looking all Dig right now, going up in the set 1-0 after such a close interaction, it feels like.
Dude, this game has been crazy with how awesome the defense has been on both sides, but I do need to do a quick shout outs to Haku with that $42 contribution to the prize pool, throwing us over that $200 incentive, meaning that the prize split is upgraded to 4th place as well. So everyone you see at this point in the bracket has a chance to make it over to that prize pool to get a cut of that money. Thank you very much, everyone, for those contributions. We got Haku, we got Dragonfly, we had Gummie throw in some, and ScaryEsquire. Thank you all very much. Everybody who's been claiming the codes, we still got a couple left. Exclamation point Maturino, thank you, Rushdown Resort. putting that one there in the chat. Scissors going to burst after that 2S connects. Dig trying to play some neutral here, but finally gets opened up. This combo is going to take you to the wall.
Now going in here, but what a backdash from Dig, calling out the safe jump that doesn't have that many active frames. Goes in for the super, gonna get us a hard knockdown, a little bit of damage too. You know, Bridget, not one of those characters known for doing a metric ton of damage in these Guilty Gear titles, but able to get somebody dead if they need to. Going in here, Dig trying to just play this neutral, getting out those set play pieces, and now putting Scissors right back into the corner once again. Yeah, Guilty Gear. I love Guilty Gear. Anyways, going in here, gets that guard crush after spinning through the aerial normal from Dig. Has a chance here. Scissors is looking so strong right now, pushing Dig into the corner, but what an air throw from Dig, calling out the jump out, but the JD gonna allow us to get a hit, but not allow us to get a combo. Goes for another JD, makes right on that missed pickup, gets it there, and gets the burst out of Scissors.
I like that jump right there, trying to possibly bait Scissors into pressing that throw button. Dig going to keep you here in the corner. Calling out the co-star with 5H. That's a big counter hit. Tries to get the follow-up with the throw. Not enough to kill. But these air throws, Ukyo, you pointed out one earlier. Dig has just been on top of it with trying to keep this Anji in the corner.
Oh yeah, 100%. Such a strong tool to be able to use to jail in your opponent, especially whenever you're playing a character like Bridget. Long normals, great set play pieces, makes you want to get out, makes you want to try and find a way to escape, but Dig showing the power of things like air throw to keep you in. Both the Avalos got eliminated from the top 24 tonight.
Yeah, our top 24 is filling out, guys. Of course, you're seeing these two players. This is the loser side, which means that if you lose here, you're going home. Well, you're already home. This is no online bracket, but Scissors. Scissors right now. Gonna get this pressure started. Dude, these players aren't getting hit by any fucking overheads, man. The 5Ds get blocked. The Rekka follow-ups, the JDs are getting blocked. These guys got some crazy defense, but Scissors, despite that, in that awesome Anji combo, gonna close out that round. Dig gonna die with a lot of tension.
I mean, with the way that Scissors is using this character's high-low game, you'd think that there would also be another player by the name of Rock and another player by the name of Paper, but we got Scissors on the screen right now, going for the overhead, getting that hard knockdown, tries to go for the BRC mix, but Dig just not having it. Jumps over the low, tries to get out of this pressure once again, but it's fine with FDing. But look at the risk though, one big hit from Scissors and things could all go down. Burst coming out, and now you're exactly where Dig wants you, but Scissors going in for the jump in, getting the kill.
Yeah, that was a tricky IAD right there from Scissors to get out of the corner. Dig still fighting back there at the very end, right? Was ready with those DPs, was ready with that quick burst. Scissors, even in that fast RC, couldn't close out the round. But fast on that IAD, was able to get a game here on the board. Smolder. Scissors looking good here. 1-2.
Duel 1. Yeah. That's Scissors. But gets a big back through here. Making it make for the even better pressure sequence. Goes for the overhead. Goes for the overhead. Goes for the 5H. Tries to jump out. Dig is so active on defense with the movement, not just the buttons. Gets a big counter hit. Gonna put the scooter break, carry him to the wall, but another 2D comes out from Scissors. Both these players are so active with the movement on defense, and Scissors has the ability to kill here maybe with the meter. Gonna extend it fully to the wall. Coast to coast conversion.
Yeah, and that was a swag combo too. With one of those fast RCs, you saw Scissors do the behind the back rather, close slash. So Scissors, we got some combos, homie. Dig gonna try to get up out of this corner. Scissors trying to do a good job of dealing you back also with that JD. Sometimes it's as simple as just those far slash normals, using those throws to keep this Bridget down. Dig showing you that Bridget does have that DP. I feel like I hear that a lot when people playing against Bridget, they get DP. They're like, Bridget has a DP? Someone like Dig is so sparing with it, can make you forget, but we're going to close out that game. That was a quick one, man. I'm going to keep it real.
The Scissors maybe trying to find some momentum, getting a chance to get back in it, though. At one point in time, they were down 2-0 to Dig, maybe trying to get a reverse sweep in this top 8.
I said this a long time ago. I used to advertise it quite a bit. I never said it went away, even though I stopped advertising it. So fuck it. I'll throw it out here. It's game 5. I said if a Bridget ever won Jeekly, they would get an extra $50. So Dig, come on, lock the fuck in, Dig. Game 5. Here we go. Up against Scissors. Awesome set from both these players, man. The defense has been crazy. Scissors been able to cash out with some crazy combos. Dig able to show you those Bridget tech options. It's been a good showing from both these players.
Oh, 100%. And Scissors is just trying to get some momentum here, but what a grab from Dig there, grabbing the spin out of the corner. Scissors not afraid to do it once again. The burst coming out, though, doesn't want to let Dig get any of this momentum, and he's been riding this momentum into game 5 situation here. The staring contest, Guilty Gear Strive Edition 2025.
Gonna use that RC to get this cool combo to go for a meaty safe jump. JS. Dig's got all the setups, and that time it's gonna be that empty 2K to close it out. We're finishing it up. We're trying to go to this set point. We're trying to get out of this one to keep moving on the winner's side, unless Scissors has something to say about it on this Anji.
And Dig looks like he really wants those $50, that extra 50 in the pot right now. Wants to take home the cheddar, the cheese, but Scissor is not having anything with it, going for that Kara super, getting that hard knockdown wall break, and now getting a chance to go for that jump in, but what a DP, calling it out as fake.
Yeah, some of these characters can only safe jump 11 framers. A reminder that Bridget's DP is 9 frames. It's one of the fast ones, and I love that from Dig. If you're gonna bait a burst, you may as well commit, and that's what Dig did right there, and it pays off.
I mean, and now look at such low health from Scissors. Only needs one hit, though. A character like Anji can do so much damage off of the simplest of conversions, but the defense is rock solid for Dig. Setting up the set play. Yo-Yo gets the spare hit and stops the reverse super. Dig taking the set 3-2 in loser's side, bro. I fucking love Guilty Gear. This game is so cool.
Hey, look, guys, it's that birthday bash guy. August 29th, start.gg/TSKR. You can see it in his name, TSKR. Start.gg/TSKR. August 29th, $1,000 Guilty Gear Strive prize pool hosted by tskrBrian and the Jeekly. Would love to have you guys over for that one. He's going to be playing against Lasagna Slayer. If he gets a damn chance, Lasagna Slayer going to get a perfect to start off this first round.
Oh yeah, 100% there. Such a strong character in Goldlewis right now, and tskrBrian doing a great job at piloting Zato, but you can only do so much whenever you're up against the unmovable wall that is Goldlewis. Goes to break the wall with a Typhoon, but doesn't exactly work the way we wanted. 5K coming out, close slash goes in for the Pearson. What a 2P. Skyfish gonna be used. All that security gauge trying to secure the air, and 6P. A very fast first game for Lasagna Slayer. Can tskrBrian make a comeback?
That's the thing about the security gauge, man. It's good at securing those rounds. Shouts to Brian in the chat. He said, how do I always get Lasagna Slayer, man? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I wonder what the stats are on that. But Lasagna Slayer, very strong player, very strong Goldlewis. Always top 8 and over at that Mr. Bad Guy's Wild Ride. Maddie, I know you're in the chat, homie. Drop the link. Drop the fucking link, homie. Check out that Sunday night Guilty Gear Strive bracket. Mr. Bad Guy's Wild Ride. We'd love to have you over on that one as well. We're shouting out all the brackets out here
Wild
today,
Ride,
man.
fuck it. Come on, dude. And the Amorphous going to be able to break us through the wall here. Did you see tskrBrian getting that ball, getting that burst bait? Oh, yeah, great stuff. Going in for the mix here. High, low, empty jump, low. Now has a chance here. tskrBrian, though, having to back up, getting away from the drone, but hits whenever they're in the break the law. Things are going great for tskrBrian. Has 50 burst on their side. Has 100 meter, but the combo doesn't pick up how we want it to.
We're keeping you back. Getting shot with that minigun here for a second. I love how StitchFace doing a pretty good job of dancing around that drone, right? Just staying up there, floating in the air. My man loves to do that hover anyways. We cashing out with a lot of damage there, and the security cancels. Lasagna Slayer does have some intention for that PRC overhead BT. We only need one more hit from Brian to try to close this one out, but it's going to be Lasagna Slayer with that BT Fast RC with an amazing comeback in that round. We're going to keep this lead.
Yeah, a great situation for Lasagna Slayer, and the mental damage has got to be stacking, especially when you're able to come back from that much of a life deficit. Goes for the 2H, big man stunting right now. Goes for the overhead, stops the oppose from coming out, and perfect on the side of Lasagna Slayer. tskrBrian back to the ropes right now, but you wouldn't have gotten into top 8 if you weren't a strong player that could contend with these other amazing players.
Lasagna Slayer was going to be on that. Lasagna Slayer was going to be on that winner side also, by the way, but it had to go through the team kill, or rather the Goldlewis mirror kill. Got shot down by RedIAmNot. So we do got a another chance to show off this Goldlewis here in the top 8 by Lasagna Slayer. Has that lead right now. Brian having a good time here in the chat right now. Yeah, shouts to the YoKai Lasagna Slayer Joe Brownie team kills. Brian, if it wasn't you, it was gonna be Joe Brownie. If you know, you know.
Big 6B here. Not out of it yet though. Gets a big grab, has the confirm. Mirrorless confirm, in fact, from the froggy hop. Gonna be able to break the wall here. Positive bonus, but no Eddie Gage on the side of tskrBrian. Things are looking kind of shaky right now. Goes in for the big man Millia. JH makes the Lasagna Slayer. Has tskrBrian pinned in the corner. Gets a big counter hit. Has to use that burst, knowing that they might have been dead if the situation presented itself there. Oppose. Gonna use all of our meter. We can't use that sword super because I don't believe any of the follow-ups from Eddie there are gapless. So it's easy just to 2P out of, but using that security gauge to continue the pressure, goes in for the Typhoon, gets the hit on the low, gets another conversion, and now Lasagna Slayer putting themselves on set point.
White Wallace out to try to get Brian, catching him lacking. We're able to call up this drone. Eddie able to face tank it there for a second to try to deal with it a little bit. Sacrificing himself to keep the neutral even, well, unless of course these BTs start coming out. The meaty scoop is going to take it. Lasagna Slayer is going to slay his way up through this top 8 on the loser side. Big shouts to Brian for showing off that Zato, but this Goldlewis is going to be moving on today.
All right, things have been going great so far. Having a chance to get this far in this bracket means that you have some serious metal on your side. We have Dig making it through loser's side, I believe, after going down to going through loser's side, able to get in over QueenKoa and take a close set over Dig, but StitchFace made it through winner's side, went against the buzzsaw that is, let it load, RedIAmNot. So both of these players have had a definitely tough path here, but making it here nonetheless. Dig, very active on defense right now, has the lead in the health percentage. Red Roman Cancel gonna give us a chance to get some mix. Tap does, not even your favorite players blocking that. Dig gonna take the first round of the set.
One thing I realized, Zukio, this is actually a lore matchup from what I understand.
Lore matchup, yeah. Domestic violence charges type shit. Yeah,
this is the Maybury matchup out here. Real quick shout outs to tskrBrian with that fat raid he just gave, guys. I just did the shout out. I don't know if I can do it again. But big shout outs to tskrBrian. That's the guy you're going to want to follow to watch this birthday bash on August 29th. 8 p.m. EST, $1,000 prize pool. Start.gg/TSKR. Would love to have you. But like I said, we're watching Yuri right now. And I'm locked in.
I'm locked in. Why would I ever be locked out? StitchFace, though, having to back up. She's on her game right now, though. Gets the knockdowns, converts into a mixed situation. 5P gonna cash out a little bit on that risk gauge. Gets this strike throw situation in the corner. Gonna break the wall. Gonna return it back.
Nice far slash counter hit right there. StitchFace probably trying to do that walk back far slash whip punish stuff again, but Dig going to catch you out with that counter hit. FDing you back. Going to get that yo-yo set up, but that 5H is very active and very good at calling out those roll setups if you try to do them in the fake way, trying to get them for free. StitchFace going to make you hurt for that one.
So much damage coming out from StitchFace right now, showing that she understands a little bit of this matchup. Only needs one big hit, but what a burst bait on that 5D tap dust. StitchFace taking that first game there. I think we've seen this a lot in every match that StitchFace has played in so far. Her defense is phenomenal, but whenever you're playing against characters like Millia, like characters like Bridget, and you have to block all these things, you have to make your hits count, especially whenever you're blocking for so long, and StitchFace is showing that in spades right now.
And StitchFace is also good with those RC drift forwards to try to call out people in weird situations to where they may want to try to burst. Again, you saw StitchFace do it in some of her previous rounds. Just pulled it off right there against Dig. DPs come out. Dig showing you that we got that defensive option, but catching the backdash, Dig does not want to get sent to that wall, spends the burst.
Has to get a chance here, and Dig getting hit one time with the normal, pushing us to the wall. 5P gonna get us the wall stick, and we get the break with that 6H. So much damage coming out from StitchFace right now.
Checking you on that 2K, saying, hey, you gotta keep those meaty or else I'm gonna fight back. StitchFace also just dancing around in the air, taking some inspiration from tskrBrian earlier on the stream. Gonna get that S-Dolphin hit confirmed to the throw. StitchFace has all of her burst to fight with, building up this tension. Gonna spend it on Yamada-san Ganbatte! Dig, what you gonna do in this hard knockdown wake up?
It could have been worse. Could get hit by the screen by Goku, but no appearances yet so far that we've seen. 2K, 2D, gonna get us to 6K, throw ourselves into the air. The StitchFace mix is looking great right now on that lead of not only 2-0ing in that game, but 2-0 in the set right now. One game away from continuing on in this loser's side.
We'll have to see what we can do here on the side of Dig to try to move on through this bracket, or else MDVA rather, is going to keep you down. Big shout outs to StitchFace supporting her scene. Shout outs to Dig participating in this lower matchup.
Gets a great thing, gets that burst out there. Gotta sort out our troubles somehow, some way, and May's doing it with an anchor. Gonna be able to get the mix on that JH, but what a big TP though by Dig, not only calling out the right side, getting the inputs right, but also getting a chance to get back on offense once again. Scooter got the break, but it doesn't end up mattering. StitchFace able to find a way to put herself on set point.
And one thing you got to give StitchFace some compliments for is how well she's been fighting in those yo-yo situations. Dig not able to get really started with some of those really oppressive high-low situations you saw in some of his previous games just tonight, because StitchFace has been doing so well at just fighting back when the yo-yo's on the screen. It's been paying off for it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Not willing to kind of get locked down by that set play at all, but Dig showing you how strong it is. He's on his offensive tear once again. High, low, has the conversions into the knockdown. You gotta keep blocking, but you can't block this mix forever. Gets a big conversion, but what a back throw from StitchFace. Dig trying to go for the reset, but it doesn't end up working out. Tries to go for the burst bait, and Dig has a chance to secure this round. Scooter into the shoot, or the, yeah, that's whatever, I don't care. Gets a big hit there, ending out the round, breathing some life back into the set.
Dig was also looking for that burst just in case, but StitchFace held on to it, and it paid off for her getting this gold burst here, but getting hit back down. She is building up that tension even in that block stun state. Dig trying to rank up that damage, trying to get something started. StitchFace has you in the corner. Giovanna back with these Dolphins with those 5Ks, but Dig able to get back out, able to keep this May down.
But not out at all. Gets a big back throw. StitchFace has the meter to convert off that 3K, but what a backdash from Dig. He's in his bag once again, trying to stay alive. wants that extra $50 on the pot. 2K2D has a chance to continue, but the Flex shield doesn't work as StitchFace. Imagine she's stuck in the corner. JD's coming out, trying to FD, gets a big counter hit, able to continue converting the corner carry combo, has the super, but it doesn't kill.
Oh my God.
Gut's really saving us right now.
That was Kara's super too, by the way. Dig always doing the high level tech at every moment. Wasn't enough to kill. It is May and it is Bridget. So double negative right there for if Dig was going to finish with that super or not. But was still able to get it on that. Was it a single hit JS in the 2K? It can be tricky. Of course, JS is a multi-hitting overhead. Or you can just make it one hit and then go for that 2K after. It can be tricky. It's a very hard situation to deal with. Dig taking advantage of that, getting a game on the board, fighting back in this set.
100%. You know, Dig is really trying to get back into this set, and I think he's doing a great job at especially calling out these projectiles, calling out these normals, but whenever you're StitchFace and you have that big of an anchor on your side, you're definitely never out of it. Backing up, playing a little bit of neutral, playing patient, maybe trying to read out what the other person is thinking, trying to get that mix going, gets a big hit, 2K2D, has the up dolphin, continues the combo, and look at that health fall off that health bar, Jeek.
Oh, dude, that if only that was Giovanna 3K StitchFace would have connected, but Dig able to DP through. And look at this. StitchFace able to this time, so you saw the multi-hit JS, this time StitchFace was ready for the block on it. Reversing on that Dolphin. I like how when Dig gets some of those counter hits, he just turns it into the hard knockdown instead. Says, I'd rather go ahead and just mix you a couple times. I don't need to just get a couple hits into a soft knockdown. I'd rather take the hard knockdown and then get paid for it later in the match. We got you in the corner. You're blocking it out. The YRC gives StitchFace a chance, but Dig was ready with the burst.
An actual May 3K coming out there, getting a hit but not end up killing. Now we're just playing neutral once again, gets a trade hit there, and StitchFace once again on set point. Dig gonna have to come back again like he did in that first game, but the back throw gonna be great. Goes in for the reset, has the throw in the corner, gonna give us a conversion. 2H gonna be able to break the wall, and Dig not looking so hot right now. StitchFace is in her bag with the mix and the combos.
Oh my God, good reactions there from Dig. Holy shit, blocking for the 5D and then the PRC low after. Those were some crazy reactions.
Not only such a smart play to run out of the corner, 2K2D StitchFace using this burst, not wanting to let Dig get any momentum on his side, goes to the overhead, the throw whiffs. Dig is in such a great situation. Another counter hit, gets the yo-yo pull in, return to the killing machine, gonna give us a hard knockdown. StitchFace on your back, but she's not out of meter. Get backdash, ends up getting hit. I believe you mentioned it once before, Jeek, but that looked like a Kara super. Hard knockdown once again, meter on your side, 3K close slash, gonna get the link. Tries to go for the burst. It doesn't even need to use it. Dig finds a way out, uses that wild assault, ties up this set. Dig still has a lot of life left.
Yo, Dig is going to make you work for it. If you're going to win this set, you're going to work for it. If you don't work hard enough, you're going to get it stolen from you. This is that lower matchup right now. May getting cucked by Bridget. Y'all all saw the Twitter comic. I did too. We're getting counter hit by that 5H right now. We're getting sent through the wall with that tap dust. Strong stump. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
The May cuckoldry not getting that grab there, but the JH gonna get us a big reset, pushing into the corner. Dig still has burst, has 100 meter on his side. Now gets a big counter hit. You gotta burst there. Not a lot you can do there. Gets the reset into the tap dust, and Jeek, it looks like we're on the precipice of a game 5 in this top 8.
I do love how I got hung when I said that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, we're going on to that game 5. Sorry about that little detour in commentary, y'all. This has been such an insane match. It's got me on my edge. You know what I'm saying? We're going to game 5 right now. Dig with this crazy comeback so far, trying to close out this set to try to move on through that bracket. Oh, man.
Equally 69 coming up. Thing we had earlier about Zato, or It's getting freakily here at the Jeekly. But anyways, dash cancel. Oh my god, what a conversion to get that wall stick there.
Bursting you back, trying to get some chance to breathe, but dig with 100. Tension's in a good spot. StitchFace trying to take advantage of that burst by throwing you back in that corner and keeping you there, going for that empty overhead into the low. Good back throw here from Dig to try to fight back 100. Tension. We'll probably see some mix here in a second. It's going to be simple, Gil. It's going to be that 5D into the super. We'll see if that's still going to be enough to kill, but this Mei is tanky, bro.
Just such a strong defensive case on display, but Dig is starting to get these opened up. Has the 6H on the Roman cancel, but not able to get the combo conversion he wanted. Has to play neutral, got back and forth using those dolphin cancels, and Dig, who is down 2-0 in this set at one point in time, is now on set point with the resource lead.
Back throw's coming out. Good block right there from Dig, giving him a chance to DP right out afterwards. StitchFace still active. You see her with those 5Hs, with those dolphins, with those dolphin cancels into the overheads that Dig's been having a hard time anti-airing. The burst does come out on that charge 6H. We get a chance to use that defensive mechanic to try to get out of that corner, but StitchFace active with those 5Hs, clashing on these overheads, gets her burst back. We'll see if she gets a chance to spend it.
I mean, Dig is just in such a great position right now. StitchFace has all the meter in the world, but definitely has to use it there. The 2K2D doesn't want to get stuck in that mix once again, but what a big back throw by Dig, showing the high level of Bridget play on display. PRCing forward, gets the JD hit, has the 6H, gonna be able to get the corner steal, but what a block from StitchFace. Not out of it yet. Those for the reversal super, and does get blocked, but at such a range where you can't really punish it that well. Trying to go for the meter, has the close slash or far slash, gets the counter hit, goes in for the scooter, gets the throw on one piece of health left. You got one more interaction to get this going, and this yo-yo ends up getting the hit. Dig finishing the reverse sweep on such an insane interaction. What a set, Jeek.
We got our next players. It's going to be Classified and Lasagna Slayer coming out here, guys. I'm going to get those names swapped for here in just a second. Lasagna Slayer with a very dominant showing so far in his games. Classified was on that winner's side, had to fight Jack, and now is down here. Definitely don't want to be in Classified's path, unless, of course, you're going to play confidently like Lasagna Slayer has been all night.
Especially in this situation, got sent to losers by Jack and Classified. Definitely one of the stronger players in this bracket so far, but Lasagna Slayer making a case for their own. What a big reversal super. Gonna be able to get that round there. Burst meter looking great for Lasagna Slayer right now.
That drone setup as well. And you got to go in that danger bonus, man. I know it's like, hey, man, quit backdashing. Strive punishes you for backdashing. But, dude, when they get that drone set up, best case scenario, just stay away from them. Unless you got a way to interact with it. Giovanna doesn't really have any of this additional normal to do so. As long as they're going to be scooping you up with these overhead BTs, we're getting chipped out here. The PRC to keep that pressure going. And it's going to be the throw OTG to close it out. Lasagna Slayer, man, and a very strong game one. I mean, I called it, man. You got to play confident if you're going to win through this bracket, especially against Classified. Lasagna Slayer has it right now.
100%. You know, in a set like this against two characters that are on almost the different odds of the spectrum, with Lasagna Slayer playing a character like Goldlewis, who's slow, maybe doesn't have that kind of great back and forth movement, against a character like Giovanna that Classified is piloting, able to get in and out, able to whiff punish so extraordinarily well, doing great things, able to really make these whiff things that Lasagna Slayer does count for a lot.
Oh, wow, that was a weird one right there. Lasagna Slayer was going for a JH, but Classified actually dashing under it, crossing himself up. Gonna get that BRC slowdown after that JD connection. Went for the OTG, and it would have worked if we were closer to the wall. Classified gets a chance to breathe here.
I mean, able to not only get a chance to breathe, but also get a chance to go forward. 2P gonna able to work wonders for us right now. Classified loses that round, but not out of the set yet. Typhoons galore. Lasagna Slayer getting the back breaker on the overhead. JKJD, the mix coming out from Classified. Extra Fuzzies looking like ABBA out here. Goes in for the kicks, but they're just getting IB'd every time. Lasagna Slayer showing that they have such a strong understanding of the matchup.
I like these RCs that we're using after the JD. Of course, it's a very strong normal in its own right, but especially the way that Lasagna Slayer is using it. We're looking very mobile out here on this big body.
Had to sneeze. Okay, anyways, things going great for Lasagna Slayer right now. All the momentum in the world, but Classified not one to back away from a challenge and kind of make those adjustments when need be.
You know, if you sneeze, Ukyo, it means someone's talking about you.
I thought it was because I had to sneeze.
Could have been that. Could have been that also.
Talking about me. Y'all talking about me?
Talking good about you, homie. We're
But
trying out another character. We're going to say, okay, look.
Classified with the twisted chip.
And I like it too, man. You see Walter do this a lot too. Walter, of course, the Millia connoisseur, but swaps the chip for matchups like these against those big bodies. This can be a good swap, especially if you know what you're doing. It looks like Classified's got a really good start with it.
100% Classified, knowing the limits of not only this character, but what an air throw from Lasagna Slayer. DP coming out though from Classified, not wanting to let Lasagna Slayer get any of these hits. What a way to interact with that Typhoon. Gets the backdash, has the combo, has the Roman cancel, pushes to the wall, gets that 6H to end up wall breaking and gets some life again in the set.
And sometimes, man, when you swap with the characters, even if it's like a secondary, maybe someone that you're not as strong on, but you're still competent with, it can be a lot for your opponent, right? Like, Lasagna Slayer is going to have to find a chance to get some time to breathe here against this chip. A character that doesn't really give you that much time to breathe, the way that they'll be pressing on you, resetting on you. Now, of course, you do have that life to help you out, so we'll see if that comes into play. But Lasagna Slayer getting knocked down around in these couple rounds.
I mean, and right now you got to make a full adjustment. It's like you were talking about early, G, the ability to keep things going on the side of Classified. Having that second character to pull out and kind of shake up that momentum is so strong. And now using this wall, the rope combo to get to the wall, get that wall break, and Lasagna Slayer is in a bad spot, but that Wild Assault gonna do some great things for us. All you need is one hit if you're Goldlewis. Big man Millia mix ends up whiffing, and the DP doesn't end up working out for Classified. Lasagna Slayer on such a low health, but able to put themselves on set point once again.
Now, and one cool thing about this chip swap is that dash up 5 can be pretty strong against Lasagna Slayer. You just saw it right there work a moment ago. Trying to dance around these JDs. Lasagna Slayer getting a little bit more, what's the word? Patient with them, I guess I'll say. But we see in those corners still regardless, but you get punished by them. If you miss against this chip, you're getting whip punished representing that jump back JD. It's going to hurt.
But I mean, against a character like Chip, all you need is one hit. But whenever you're playing like Classified is right now, things may be so hard to get those hits. As the Typhoon's using that faultless defense to get you out. Burst out of the situation, one hit away. Lasagna Slayer has burst on their side, but not as much as Classified did. The air super going in for the mix, trying to get something started with the tightrope. Has the ability to keep this pressure going, mix on mix on mix. Has a chance here. Faultless defense coming out from Lasagna Slayer. Gets the low. Has the drone to set up and control neutral. YRC gonna come out, but what a big back throw. Has the OTG. Lasagna Slayer getting the kill. Classified, making the set so much closer, but not able to get the reverse sweep they were maybe hoping for.
Here we go, guys. Winner's side of the bracket. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'd have one mess up tonight. All right, sorry about that one, yo. Winner's side of the bracket. It's going to be Jack up against RedIAmNot. This is definitely not a matchup I'm surprised to see here at the Jeekly. These two players always find it out in winners finals and grand finals alike. It's the 68th Jeekly, $200 in the prize pool. Thank you very much to everybody who contributed. Recent one was sootcoyote. Thank you very much, homie. Red gonna try to take out Jack here. to try to secure that grand final side. Jack, I gotta say, has a common pattern playing against these high-level players where the first round, I'm not gonna lie, doesn't go so hot in Jack's favor, right? We get beat up a lot. Look at the life lead right now. It's in Red's favor. But then Jack just fucking turns it on. It's a pattern. It's tried and true. I see it a lot. I commentate this homie literally every week, so I've been able to see it a lot. Gonna go to that Deus Ex after that counter hit. Red's me put through here on the wall. That hard knockdown's gonna hurt. We don't have that tension to fight back with, and Jack has his 50 tension for the mix. It's just gonna be that run-up blow to seal the deal, getting this first round on the board.
I mean, 2K 2D, such a strong tool from a character like Happy Chaos. Doesn't have the greatest mix options whenever it comes to grounded highs and lows, but definitely has strong options nonetheless. Getting a big wall break here, focus going great, gets the J2K, has the combo confirmed, has the Deus Ex Machina. The meter gonna make a lot of work here, hard knockdown, looping the situation, getting that positive bonus, getting that snowball effect that's so strong on Happy Chaos.
We're getting gunned back. We got some stray shots coming out. It's going to be that cross-up J2K, I think it was. Jack is going to capitalize afterwards, sealing this first game for himself with the perfect as well. And it can be like that. Uko, you were away when I was saying it, but Jack started off in that first round, wasn't looking so hot. Red was beating you up, taking you out back. And that's like almost the exact amount of time that Jack needs to spin up the fans, boot up the motors, and get things cooking. We got a game here on the board.
I mean, both these players have kind of been sitting for a little bit, but not too long as we go through that loser's side. You know, Jack kind of maybe trying to dial it in, get those adaptations, and it's just so, it's insane to see them adapt in real time. RedIAmNot also does this to a great degree, especially whenever playing versus players that give them a lot of trouble. Like, I know that, I know there was that set that I commentated with you against Totsu Bunger, I believe, where they had to kind of lock in, change some things. They did a great job there. But Jack is just a different beast altogether. Again, most consistent, one of the most winning. But RedIAmNot, I believe, is also up there in winnings for the Jeekly too, weren't they?
Yeah, I think the current standings is Jack. No, excuse me, Danny, Jack. Jack's getting close.
Continuing into the
Red,
corner.
and
Faultless
then
defense going to push us out. Let us interact. It's a
like what we're seeing, man. We're going to Deus Ex through. Red does have that meter there on the other side, though. Yeah, we're going to see what we can do with it. But Jack is being strong right here. Has the burst to fight back with as well. I think this one's getting blocked. Oh, guys, I'm not going to lie. Discord is dying. Is it my stream down? Is my stream still up? I guess it is. I think Discord's dying, though. I got 5,000 MS. The co-com's maybe a little weak here for a second. Still up? Okay, maybe Discord. I got 5,000 MS in Discord. Let me at my co-commentator. Discord dying. Guys, I'm going to try to solo it here for a second now. We're going to BT you through. Sorry about this one, guys. Production, huh? RedIAmNot down the round right now, but we do have that burst to fight back with. 50 tension on the side of Jack just got built up, so defense going to keep you back. It's going to be that BRC shot. Red just getting their burst in time to get out of this corner. They're going to run you down over here to the other side. Jack doing you with that HC cha-cha slide. Give us enough distance to get that burst out. But it, drone, you know what I'm trying to say. But it was low security, so it wasn't as
going forward. Deus Ex Machina, seen it once, see it again as the namesake of one of my favorite commentators, Deus Ex. Money goes in for the safe jump, gets a big block here, goes in trying to use that FD, not letting anything continue going, has a chance to get the Deus Ex Machina, gonna end up breaking the wall with this. Things are looking great for Jack right now.
Uko, you hear me by the way, homie? Okay, here, I'm gonna deafen so that we don't get jump scared again, guys. I'm sorry about that one. Jack gonna go ahead and take that round. Strong stuff. Sorry, guys. Commentary's a little weird right now. So, to be transparent, I have 5,000 MS in Discord. So let's just enjoy the match and try to have fun with this winners finals, and then we'll figure it out afterwards, okay, y'all? Appreciate everybody's patience. Jack, of course, got this 2-0 lead. What we've been seeing recently is Red going for the Nagoriyuki sometimes in this matchup as of late. But no, this time we're going to commit to that Goldlewis. Jack with that anti-air 5P going to push it back. Red was ready with the burst. JSX coming out here. We're sending it through. Jack has that burst to fight with on the other side. By the way, guys, shout out to Jack. He's been streaming this whole bracket run as well over there on his channel, Jack from Celestial. Go ahead and check out my man. Afterwards in the brackets, he'll go ahead and stream some of his games as well, playing a lot of other characters, Soul and Sid. Red right now has that drone trying to chase down this HC, trying to get a hit in with that JD, but we're getting gun flipped back, getting some reloads in here as well. Red going down this round. Focus up, curse apply. Red going through, tension on each side. White wall assaulting, gives us counter hit, give us that Oki after, but Jack is ready on the defense, always ready with that backdash from that overhead BT, and has the tension to send you through with this super, and then cash out on the other side with more 50 tension for Mix. Red will have options as well, about to get their burst back, has that 50 tension for the super. This time it's not going to be the defensive super, it's going to be that laser that Jack was fighting through, but still able to get the corner. And a little bit of a drop right there. Jack just needs one more hit to close it out. It's going to catch Red holding up, and that's going to be Jack moving on 3-0 in this set.
All right, coming up here, we've made it pretty far into this bracket. Two Titans clashing. Dig having to make a reverse sweep to get to this position. Lasagna Slayer having to take out a strong player in classified. Loser's side of the Jeekly, number 68. Looking great so far for Dig. Able to get some of these bigger conversions, push to the wall, get the positive bonus, 100 meter. It's so hard to deal with Bridget whenever she's in the snowball territory where you have to block for so long.
Dig showing you some strong tools right here. Respecting Lasagna Slayer's potential Abare out of that situation, gave up that turn, which Lasagna Slayer took in stride with all these BTs you see. Dig not getting chipped out too bad though, able to block that JD in time as well. Lasagna's going to keep you here in the corner, but give too much of a gap, and Dig's going to represent those fast options like the DP.
Whenever you're in these situations, goes for the low, gets the hit, trying to continue, but now we have the laser super pushing you in, gets the just block, trying to show a little bit of advanced tech, so on so forth. But unironically, both of these characters are in one-hit territory, but Dig ends up getting the hit first.
That's one of the things that the Goldlewis will tell you if you're looking for matchup advice. They'll say, don't let me get the drone out. And Dig is pretty good at that with that Bridget 5H at that perfect distance to get the counter hit to call out the startup of it. Right there, Lasagna Slayer trying to get an option out. Caught, pressing, and that 5H can be very strong from this Bridget.
The DP looking pretty strong in this, looking pretty strong for Bridget right now too. Backing up, not letting Lasagna Slayer get free approach game, but big man Millia finds their way once again. Security cancels, allow us to work in this round victory. Would not have worked in season 3.
Oh, the clash cancel pays off for Dig. Going into that roll after while the yo-yo was already set. Of course, the yo-yo goes away on block, but not on clash. The Dig taking advantage of that situation. Oh, assing the backdash against Lasagna Slayer. Gets the yo-yo set for that optimal damage super. We will have the burst here on the other side from Lasagna Slayer and tension, but Dig has been oppressive.
Dig been impressive, understanding, gets the YRC bait, has the meter to keep things going even if you burst out. Things aren't looking so great. Lasagna Slayer understands that, willing to kind of get off of this game, go into the next one, get a refresher. Dig of 1-0 in the set.
Reminder that everyone that you see on the screen right now is already in the running for that prize pool. Just about how big of the slice of pie you're going to get. Dig able to get that one with the perfect. And I don't blame Lasagna Slayer for dying with the burst right there. Dig was trying to bait it so hard. Well, that combo had 2 close slashes you could have jump canceled, the 5K you could have jump canceled, and then the early super after also. I don't blame you for dying with burst, homie. We all did. Dig doing a good job in that last game.
I mean, trying to just get something here. You know, whenever you're playing a player that's as hot as Dig is right now, coming off of that reverse sweep, making such a run through losers right now, Lasagna Slayer is kind of in that same boat, but I feel like not having that reverse sweep under their belt, having all that momentum on their side coming into the second game, getting a chance to use this super, break the wall. Things are looking great for Dig. I keep saying it, but it just keeps ringing true. Able to get these big snowball moments. 6H attacking you with the booty, sending you through the wall, showing that they are not booty.
There you go, Dig. I like where you went with that one, Ukia. We're going to kill you this round with that 6K routing. Dig showing you that you can use that combo tool pretty well to your advantage and confirm those hits. Lasagna with some good just box right here, but a nice whiff punish. It's not just good at calling out the drone startups, it's also good at calling out those whiff BTs that Lasagna Slayer is rightfully picking to try to keep this Bridget from just rolling at you for free, but Dig not going to fall for those traps.
Going back and forth here, Lasagna Slayer just can't find a way out of the corner, getting jailed in almost every single sequence. 5K into the close slash. Link getting that wall break, and Dig is doing such a great job at keeping up the pressure, the momentum, snowballing, always having meter for the mix. It seems like you can never get away from Bridget whenever she's mixing, but Lasagna Slayer gonna force you way in. Big man Millia with that JH gets the overhead typhoon, trying to keep things going. A little bit of security on our side, so we do have the ability to typhoon cancel if we get the right hit. Able to continue it forward, gets the dash canceled. Churning butter gets the kill. Lasagna Slayer takes a round in this game.
Man, Lasagna Slayer had like 10 straight seconds of pressure right there. Shout out to Title at the KM Local. If you know, you know. Dig had good defense for 10 seconds. Unfortunately, the pressure lasted for 12. Gonna shoot you right through. Lasagna Slayer gonna take some damage here. I like that return of the killing machine. Not a very abused option from Dig in general, but it can be good on that big body to try to call out maybe a BT startup or a drone startup, and it paid off because now we got Lasagna Slayer here in the corner. He will get his burst back here in just a moment, so you're going to have to play through that even with the counter hit, and the 2H is a good time to burst.
I mean, one of the better buttons to convert off of if you're Bridget, but Dig just finding a way to push Lasagna Slayer back into the corner shows the power of 2H counter hit. Dig going up in this set 2-0 right now. Lasagna Slayer, the one on the back foot. Looking at the two characters, you would think that Lasagna Slayer may be able to get a couple of big hits, may be able to show their StitchFace impression and make those hits matter, but Dig showing a mastery of the matchup, it seems.
This is definitely, this is one of those matchups, right, where like Bridget, of course, I was calling out earlier, can whiff punish you with the far slashes, can call out startups of moves with 5H. One thing that doesn't really get talked about is that when she's FDing you in the corner as the Goldlewis, she can check you with 5P. It's a really good normal to like FD out a single BT and then 5P the startup of the next. She's got the DP, she's got all that stuff. But it's fucking Goldlewis, man. He's going to deal a lot of damage to you. He's not going to take a lot of damage. So it can be very polarizing. Dig needs to know the matchup, needs to play it well like he has been if he's going to show you how strong Bridget can be here.
I mean, just the way that Dig is playing in neutral right now, not letting Lasagna Slayer, not only making it hard for them to get anything off of those, that kills the...
Yep.
That's good to know. I would assume that it's a super, so yeah, it would make sense. Higher attack level and all that, but Dig able to get the wall slump set up, and oh, you're blocking for your life. The reversal super, or not, she doesn't have a reversal super. The super coming out from Dig, gonna be able to break the wall. Lasagna Slayer gets that super PRC escape, but not able to get the confirm off of it. Big hits coming out from Dig, putting himself on set point.
Dig showing you all the reasons why this matchup is good. That was actually one I forgot about, by the way. The return of the kill machine beating the drone. Oh, look at that. Just getting some distance with that yo-yo trap. The 214S comes back. 2K counter hit here for Lasagna Slayer. Got you in this corner. The BT's looking good. Now, this is when Lasagna Slayer's looking good, right? We got the RC to keep ourselves swinging. Unfortunately, that one didn't connect. We would have had the security to keep it going after. Dig, walking it out. The chip isn't too bad nowadays here in Guilty Gear Strive, but it's still pretty bad. When you get hit once, you're going to go down. Lasagna Slayer evening up the rounds. Dig, still here on set point.
All right. I respect it, but getting a chance here. Dig, not out of it yet. Just loses one round. Using that throw, trying to understand and get that not only strike throw and high, not only that high low, but also get that strike throw setup. Goes for the low, able to get the wall stick, able to use that return to the killing machine, has that positive bonus, all the burst in the world, maybe getting a chance here. Bridget doesn't do the most damage, but you're in such a good spot. If you're Bridget, gets the wall stick, has the kill, and Dig gonna continue on in this bracket 3-0.
Here we go, guys. What's your reward for beating Goldlewis? You run it back against Goldlewis. This time it's going to be RedIAmNot. Another strong Goldlewis. You got through Lasagna Slayer. Can you get through this king on the Goldlewis? RedIAmNot always turning up in these brackets. Always up here on this top 8 side. See what they can do here. Dig. He's got a lot of tension already built up here with you.
And he goes for a big StitchFace. What an aerial conversion. Dig might be about that. I'm gonna be so real. That conversion was clean. Goes up for the tap dust. Gets another tap dust. Goes in for the conversion using all the damage that they can get. And he wins this round here. Going up so far, trying to get that momentum on their side. And I feel like in a situation like this, momentum plays a huge factor. He had it all throughout the set versus Lasagna Slayer, but will he keep it through this entire time versus a different level, or not a different level, different kind of threat that is RedIAmNot?
I mean, that's the thing about Guilty Gear, man. I know we like to boil our characters down to a couple moves, a couple combos, a couple setups, but there's a lot of player expression up here in these top 8s, in these higher levels of the game. And you'll see that between Red and Lasagna's play. I personally am not a Goldlewis player myself, but y'all Goldlewis players out there, it's probably evident, super obvious to you. And it's like that with all your characters, right? You see one, you see two people playing, you probably see two Abbas and you know they play completely different. The way that we're seeing these two Goldlewises. Dig has that gap, is able to DP through, able to get that yo-yo set up, but Red getting called out with a lot of these jumps. The 5Hs are doing some magic work counter hitting for Dig.
Dude, these conversions that I'm seeing from Dig are insane. 5Ks, close slash like links off of those 5Ks. Dash cancels galore, great corner carry, but RedIAmNot gonna put you in a scary situation. Your YRC gets baited. So little health on your side, but what a throw clash from Dig, understanding the RPS situation there, getting that set play out, goes for the JD, has the DP, one interaction away for RedIAmNot. The Typhoon ends out closing the game. RedIAmNot goes up in this set 1-0, but it was very close.
Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happened in that last round. RedIAmNot also right there, very active in that 2P, was able to call out that second attempt from Dig. And then I like how even though we whiffed the white wall assault, bro, we still kept our turn. We were still fighting back. Red wasn't gonna let you have that one for free on that whiff. Getting that game on the board. We'll see what these changes are gonna be.
I mean, now walk up 2K2D, kind of calling out what Dig wants to do there. Blocks the DP. You gotta use that burst. Might have actually, unironically, been a TOD there from that little of health, but Dig not afraid. He's got his set play. Burst coming out from RedIAmNot, not afraid to use these resources, understanding the power that Goldlewis has in this kind of matchup where it's one hit and you're off to the races.
Oh, and very active there on those rolls. Those are usually fake, y'all. So able to get that anti-air back. Red gets rewarded with the round. You got to be active on your defense against Bridget, especially one as good as Dig, who's going to try to take advantage of you not pressing buttons. So you got to be ready with those BTs, with those 2Ps, 6Ps, all those buttons to try to fight back here against this Bridget rolling at you.
getting a chance here. RedIAmNot just so strong in their pressure. There's a reason why they're on Team Factor in the first place. You don't get sponsorships like that being not a strong player. Baits the burst out of that situation, and RedIAmNot getting some simple hits, great combos and extensions, and going up in the set 2-0.
Damn. Just damn, bro. God damn. Damn, man. Damn.
Watching Dig get hit by Goldlewis is like watching a magnet being put to a hard drive. This shit is crazy. Like, bro.
Here we go, guys. Cross up PT next. We got the drone out. We're getting back thrown out here, Ukyo. It's looking grim.
Oh, big man Millia making things hard for Dig. The security cancels. RedIAmNot gonna go on set point with a perfect dig. Still has burst, but life got evaporated so fast we didn't even have a chance. But look at these IVs though, G keeping us in. Skyfish gonna make things hard for us to approach 2K2D, trying to get things started.
Getting that rolling. That's one of the real rolls. Oh, that's the optimal. That's the fucking optimal. Oh my god. Dig, in the heat of the moment, still says, hey, look, this character gets hit by the optimal. I got them with it. Couldn't get the whip punish here in the 6P. You see that Red is still active in that defense. No way the answer was gun. That's crazy.
Hard knockdown from full screen. Gets the BRC mix. Now you kind of got to hold it. Re-jumping with those JD, it's like our tax attorney. It's like it'll make us dinner. JD doing a lot of work for Goldlewis in almost all these sets we've seen with this character in, but Dig holding his own, backdashing, blocking, getting a big combo conversion, getting that yo-yo set up, pushing into the corner, but the burst is slowly building for RedIAmNot.
We got 50 tension here on the side of this Dig. Red very good on that defense. The white wall saw comes out. It gives us a chance to put that drone down. Return of the killing machine is not even going to kill the drone, but actually get the hit here on Red. Being careful about that roll return. Waited for it to make that a true setup. Red tried to press, got opened up, and we're evening up the rounds. Despite that, Red is still sitting here on set point, trying to get that run back against Jack in grand finals.
Dig is doing such a great job, but oh no, these combos. Able to get the churn, the butter has the wall sick 1080, doesn't end up killing though. We're still in a fine spot, but Dig, you can't take any more hits, has used that DP to get out of the situation. Ooh. What a big JK though, converts into the combo. Woo, with the mix resetting. Dig definitely not out of this yet.
Oh my god, now Red does have a lot of tension to play with and is about to get their burst back, but we're going to that early super. So now Red does have literally every resource to max. It's going to be this super PRC to start us off. Oh, the DP! What the fuck? Oh! GG's.
Gee, no way we did that at the same time.
No bias, no disrespect to Red. I just want my Bridget to win, man. Guys, it's the Jeekly 68, the last Jeekly on this patch. We'll see what changes in just a couple days, 1 week from now. But until then, we're fighting it out for a $200 prize pool. Thank you very much to everyone who contributed to that prize pool. Thank you. We got up to that 4-player prize split, but now we're up to grand finals. We're going to see what happens here. Red only losing in this bracket to Jack. Jack hasn't dropped a single game yet. We'll have to see if he does so in this grand final.
That's crazy. A player like Jack running through this bracket and not dropping a single game. Starting out where they left off versus RedIAmNot, going in, taking this first round, getting that burst off of RedIAmNot neutral, a little bit spotty, a little bit back and forth, trying to get things started. White Wild Assault gonna give us a chance to get in. Big man Millia against the JH overhead, but Jack is not phased at all, carrying into the corner, getting that wall break, getting that focus. Things are going swimmingly for Jack.
The YRC is going to give RedIAmNot some time, and you see that he's going to take it very quickly. doing these quick pressure strings. Doesn't over-represent that BT, by the way, because Jack shows you that he's willing to first off FD it out, but also backdash some of the slower ones. So you gotta be careful when you're trying to BT Jack. He's a world-class player. He's prepped for this matchup.
100%, and blocking that white wild assault, trying to call it out, wanting to play a little bit more patiently. Jack, understanding the situation, you know, as I've said, been here many times before, but RedIAmNot, definitely not one to not be in this situation. I believe they've been in this some of the most of anybody that's entered into the Jeekly, blocking this mix crazily well, getting that big 2P, trying to stay out of this conversion, but the frame trap on the gun flip gonna get you, has the curse, has the Deus Ex Machina. Things are looking great. Jack driving.
We're gonna close that one out with that fast RC. One thing I'm realizing is that RedIAmNot isn't on the player 1 side. There's no birthday train playing.
Oh, no birthday. Doesn't have the birthday train buff?
No birthday train buff. Oh my gosh.
No.
Damn,
Things are looking bleak with no
sides.
birthday train buff. Ah. Wow. Oh no. No, you just gotta turn it on Spotify. Red's fine. Red's fine. They got this. They got this.
Yeah, where's the lyrics? Something. Tuesday train. Something. I'm kidding.
something.
Jackson, get that curse applied. Red showing you all those special moves from Goldlewis downtown. Getting that drone, getting that minigun. But we're shooting you through, and the roll is going to be the mix. Didn't get that pickup after, but look at that. Jack called out the jump squat animation and got a pickup afterwards.
But no bullets in the chamber right now. You gotta reload, giving RedIAmNot a chance to chase you down. Has the 2K or 2P to call out that J2K. Oh, I'm spazzing right now. Oh
Man,
God.
Jack is spazzing too, bro. Look, we're gonna send Red right through the wall. After getting that pickup, it's been a scrambly round so far. We got a couple hits there from Red. And here's the thing, right, is that when you're playing against Jack, sometimes it takes a second to get that hit. When you do get that hit, my man's an early burster. Jack's going to send it, bro. So then you have to get all the way back. You have to push that boulder up the mountain again just for another chance to scrap with the Titan, bro. It can be difficult. It can be daunting. Red's got you in the corner, though. That counter hit BT is going to net us a lot of damage. If around. Strong stuff there from Red.
All that risk being catched up. Maybe you singing Birthday Train worked wonders, Jeek.
There you go.
Something Tuesday Train.
Something Wednesday Train. There you go. Oh my God, fat raid over here from SQ, by the way. Holy moly, thank you, homie, for that massive support. Guys, if you haven't already, if you're over here in this chat and you haven't already shown her some love, please go ahead, follow one of the, how do I word this? She is like putting Guilty Gear Strive Online on her back, bro. Big content creator for the game, always updating all of us about what's going on in the game, showing us stuff about Ramathal, about character changes, about upcoming characters, and also playing other fighting games as well. So definitely be on the lookout for her playing stuff like 2XKO down the line. She's going to be someone you'll want to follow. But right now, you're watching Guilty Gear Strive, Jeekly number 68. Jack's going to be putting Red through the wall, up 2-0 in this grand finals. No, I call it too soon, Nukio.
I mean, one hit away from both these characters, so close to being finished, has the mix. But what a back throw from RedIAmNot. Ready to keep your cool, stay things going, gets a big hit, but oh no, the 5K conversion doesn't end up working out. BRC Ford gets the J2K over the back throw, and now your prediction is correct, Jeek. Jack up 2-0 on winner's side. What do you do here if you're RedIAmNot, even after such a close game like that?
Definitely was a heartbreaker to lose that one, but Jack doing the right thing, right? You RC forward like that, you get in front of Red's face, threatening the possible throw, but instead you have a very strong option on Happy Chaos of that rising J2K to call out the whiff throw punish. So Jack definitely earning that situation right there. Big shouts again to SQ and that raid. Raiders, appreciate y'all. I know you guys have fun watching SQ stream. If you didn't mind catching us over here on the grand final side, we'd love to have you. We got a couple more games wrapping up over here, trying to see who is going to get a cut of this $200 prize pool. Jack looking like he's going to try to take
most of it home, unless RedIAmNot has something to say about it.
I mean, right now, things going so well from RedIAmNot. Using a lot of resources, though. Gets hit with the Goomba Stomp. J2K, the Pitter-Patter, Dirty Dog, gonna break it through the wall, but oh no! The feet maybe not connecting. If you had shoes on, the soles might have hit. But no, getting a good chance to run in here. Jumping past, showing how locking down Goldlewis can really allow you to get over that super.
Good job, Fuzzy jumping right there, getting away from that 5D connection. That calls out a couple options right there, so good stuff right there from Red. Being active here in neutral. Drone put down. Jack couldn't shoot you through it, but as soon as it goes away, he was ready to get the follow-up hit. Jack knows how long those drones are going to last because he pays attention to the security use when they were spent, and it pays off, man. That's that high-level play. We're sitting here on set point. Jack threatening to win the tournament without dropping a game.
I mean, Jack just looking in top form right now, but the gold burst going to end up coming out from RedIAmNot, but no burst, only 50 tension, no security, slowly building back though. Goes for the reversal, or goes for the safe jump situation, but the security cancel doesn't get us exactly where we want to be. Going in for the overhead, gets the JD, but the conversion doesn't end up picking up.
Trying to keep you back with these BTs. Jack low HP right now. Won't have a chance to burst back unless, of course, this round goes on for a little bit longer. Red getting counter hit on the gun flip. That one's going to hurt. Jack's going to take you through the wall, rather, and then have that positive bonus on the other side. Red has one more guess to try to win this game back for themselves. Has the burst, has the tension, but Jack has the pressure.
I mean, Jack, though, getting a chance here to convert, has to block that bird. Oh, has to block the bird, but the tension gonna come out, and Jack wins this tournament without dropping a single game throughout their entire winner's side run. What an insane run, but what a great run from RedIAmNot to keep things going, to keep things pushing. Man, what a tournament so far, G.
Let me talk about SQXL. It's going to be a North Carolina tournament happening in Durham from September 27th to September 28th. It's a 2-day regional event for a bunch of anime fighters. You can see them all listed right there, as long as some awesome special events. They got a Uma Musume bracket. They got like a mystery game bracket. They got things that I don't even think are on the list here. They got like DNF Duel and stuff. So big thing going down there in Durham, North Carolina. I'll be there. Hopefully I get to see y'all there. It'll be a fun one. And then coming up in just 2 weeks will be the tskrBrian birthday bash on August 29th, 8 p.m. EST, a $1,000 prize pool put on by tskrBrian himself. Go ahead and follow him on Twitch. His socials are right down there, twitch.tv/tskrBrian, start.gg/TSKR. Would love to have y'all there. Thank you very much.
I'm a part of a couple of different orgs, but one of the main ones is GGG. We run a beginner bracket every other Sunday. We just had one, so you have to wait a little bit for the next one coming up, but it's a beginner bracket trying to get the competition groomed and trying to get you guys into a situation where you're able to take on these open brackets, where you're able to go into greater competition. But we do have a bit of stacked competition ourselves. So don't be afraid to join our bracket. Don't be afraid to join our bracket. StartGG/GetGoodGambit. We'd love to have you here. But if you want to have more of me, if you want to come chill out with me, follow me on Twitter at YukioFGC. I love to interact with you guys, and I do try to stream. I have been kind of slacking since Evo. Only had about one stream or so. But if you do want to come chill out, you can also follow me there on twitch.tv/YukioFGC. Thank you so much for having me here, Jake. It's always a blast to commentate with you. I've had a fun time.
tskrBrian birthday bash, August 29th. Be there, be square, $1,000 prize pool. Jeekly every Friday, 8 p.m. EST. Jeekly Academy every other Saturday at 1 p.m. EST. Check out the Jeekly offline. We're going to be running the offline the day of the patch. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be hectic. We're going to have a Lucy-only bracket as well. That's in Token MTG in Edgewater, Maryland. Would love to have you guys there. Otherwise, have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.